Coming to you live from downtown Detroit, this is Benzinga's Pre-Market Prep. With your host, Joel Elconin.
This is a volatile puppy here, isn't it?
And Dennis Dick.
I'm bidding a penny. I will buy the stock for a penny.
With everything you need to start your trading day.
Good morning, Benzinga Zinger Nation. Welcome to Pre-Market Prep. Yes, Spencer is not here. This is Money Mitch here with you today. But of course, I got my guys here, the one and only Dennis Dick, and of course, our man, Joel Elconin. What's going on, guys? How we doing today?
We're doing good. You helped me fix my my laptop. Got a nice ride in on the Peloton this morning because some people work out, Dennis. And I'm fired up.
I felt like that was a shot against me. I sensed a shot right there. I actually go for the odd run every once in a while, but I'm not in the shape that Joel Elconin is. We'll say that. He's 80 years old and he can run, and he can bike 25 miles on his Peloton.
You're in a permanent fast market over there, Dennis. You're buying properties. You got 2 kids. You're homeschooling. I give you a pass. What are we going to talk about today, Money Mitch?
All right. Well, we got a lot of stories to talk about. We can talk a little bit about the Treasury Department, of course, talking about Bitcoin and transfers. We're going to talk some Tesla. Tesla talking about manufacturing hubs in Russia, China imposing further restrictions. We're also going to get into some earnings. And of course, we had Foot Locker, we had Applied Materials that we can get into, and some analyst ratings. And then at the end, I got some stocks that I got in. I went had my shopping shoes on yesterday, Dennis.
Ooh,
so
nice.
We'll get into some stocks.
Yeah.
And definitely talk about some of the ones that I'm starting to take some dip in. So let's go ahead and let's get the show started.
I think you got it. I think you got to start jumping into a few stocks. You got a lot of cash. It's time to nibble, but Joel, what's up?
1750 higher. Strong day yesterday. Never blinked. Coming up near a very important area on the upside. We'll talk about that later in the show. Current price 71.75. Crude bouncing around in the lower 60 handle. Got a little double bottom under 62. Up $1.08. Gold trying to clear 1900, but down $1.80 at 1880.10. Silver, that cannot stay in the 28 handle. That's down 21 cents at 27.85.5. And Bitcoin shrugging off the Treasury stuff, up $940 at 41,260. These are the futures, and the futures are knocking on the door here of the high from yesterday. We'll see if we can get to that. Ethereum, that's down $75.25. That did make a new low for the move yesterday, Dennis. So Ethereum.
But Joel, remember the 24-hour markets? That low was made from the prior. So you're looking at it on the 24-hour basis, but that was from the day before. It wasn't like a new low yesterday. That move was from the rollover. So they had the big fall overnight, and that was from when we were talking, because you're looking at 24-hour markets, right? So it's different. But it's not showing up. I'm telling you, I was not down in my Ethereum ever. So I bought it yesterday. Was it yesterday morning? I'm losing track of days. Is it yesterday morning that we went shopping, Mitch, or was it the day before?
Yes, yesterday.
Okay,
I think it was yesterday morning. It was the night before that we had. When we had the big fall, we fell to 2,000. We only got down there once to the 2,000 on Ethereum. It's like
okay,
Bitcoin's
then why is
thing.
why
I don't know. That's messed up because it hit 2,000 on Ethereum.
So my trade station chart
completely messed up. Yeah,
my trade station chart.
I'm telling you, the Ethereum I was watching, it did not get back down. I would have bought more. So there's no way it hit the 2,000 when Bitcoin hit 30,000. That same day, that same time. When we were doing pre-market prep 2 days ago, it was 2 shows ago. That same time, Ethereum hit just over 2,000, and Bitcoin obviously hit the 30,000. So somebody's saying it didn't make a new low yesterday.
I'll tell you what, I like Ethereum over Bitcoin. A lot of people have been talking about this conversation. Reason why I like Ethereum more is because every NFT or big NFT that I've been seeing is backed by what? It's not backed by the Bitcoin, it's backed by that Ethereum. And so that's why one of the big reasons why I think you're going to see more investors start leaking into Ethereum and pulling out of Bitcoin. So, hey, we can see Ethereum keep making moves.
Okay, I'm looking on the 19th, right? At 2100.
This is the 21st though.
Right.
So it's 2 days ago.
Okay.
Which is correct.
All right, then I don't know what the. All right, then maybe it's a bad tick on the
I'm
trade
just saying,
station.
1804, 2200. I'm just saying it dipped close. Like that original move. You know what's wrong here, Joel? Is it hit 2000 on the 19th? I believe. Like somebody's even saying it got down to 1900. 1804. James is saying. So something's messed up from the 19th chart. Because it might have got down to 2200, but it didn't make a new low. The 19th it got down to I thought I saw 2000. So the question, I think the bar chart on the 19th is wrong. It might have been right from yesterday for the 24-hour markets, but I think the bar on the 19th isn't low enough because it made the low when Bitcoin made the low. Is that correct, Chad? I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that bar, for whatever reason, it didn't grab. Oh, this is futures. This is Ethereum futures.
Yes.
Well, are they 24 hour or what? Are they different? Like, how is it? I've never even traded Ethereum futures.
I think
that's all messed up, man.
Okay. I mean,
it went exactly. Big Bill. It went below 2000 on the 19th, and that's showing like a low of like 2400 on the 19th. That chart's wrong.
I'm showing even lower on Coinbase at 8
yeah, 1790. Nick is saying.
Yeah, but this is the futures. This is the futures, buddy. This is different.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't be though. The futures are supposed to track it to a certain extent.
It does. So. I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, I guess its futures are better if it only goes down to 2400 when the other ones go to.
There's a premium.
So I'm confused at what that's all about, but I'll tell you, it's misleading. That chart because it made the low when Bitcoin made the low on the 19th. 1704. Nick is saying in the chat. 1790. The problem is it's trading all over the place. So it's hard, but in any regard here, that 19th chart's wrong. The reason we're concerned about it because we use these charts all the time. We want them to be right.
Yeah,
so,
you know what?
When the charts are wrong, it's not good news. So, okay,
we'll have to
problem solved.
We'll have to look into the futures, see if they trade correctly there. Or
anyways,
at least
3,000.
have some less volatility.
Forget the high. Forget the just. You got to clear 3,000 here.
All right, guys, let's get into applied materials. I already saw someone mentioning it in the chat. They're like, let's get into our earnings. All right, so applied material reported second quarter beat with revenues up 41% on the year to a record $5.58 billion and adjusted EPS of 1.63 per share and up 83%. So definitely beat. And one of the things that it did mention was a good guidance going into that Q3. So looks like they're going to be ready for this kind of chip shortage to take advantage.
So applied materials gets a pop, then the drop. Joel, look at that bar on the initial number.
I see it. Crazy.
They didn't know what they wanted to do with it. They bought it, then they dropped it, then they bought it, then they dropped it. Now they've come and bought it here again. I don't know. This chart, this is a tough one. Like I said, sometimes the market will throw you a pitch up the middle. That's when you got to swing. When they throw you these curve balls or sliders, Mitch knows more about baseball than I do. But I'll tell you, this ball is not easy to hit on applied materials. I'm out. I'm not swinging at this pitch. This pitch is in the dirt. I'm not swinging at it.
That's a glass now pitch.
What if it's full count, Dennis? What if it's full count? Anyways,
you gotta just foul it off then if it looks like it's in the zone.
Do you know that like 80% of 3-2 pitches are fouled off? Did you know that?
That's a good stat.
Yeah, I got that stat from whatever.
Joel has a stat that I didn't know about.
I don't know where I got it from. Check it out. Check it out.
Okay.
It's true.
But it's
if you were looking for the May 7th high at 134.10, well, you got shut out because it just got to 133.90. So if I'm an AMAT shareholder, I want to knock out this seller at 132, right? And I don't know what he's doing there. And I want to get to 134 and I want to keep on going. If they can't get this 132 seller over here, get him out of here, then maybe you'll get a chance to buy it at the top of yesterday's range at 130.67.
All right, I'd mention with this one, keep your eyes on QCOM. I've been definitely seen the semiconductors start coming back. Dennis would mention AMD yesterday, so I won't go into that one. That chart looks great, but QCOM also looking good. Also, I'm starting to like that chart.
Qualcomm. I like the 125 level, right around here. It actually doesn't look bad. I don't mind Qualcomm here at all either, Mitch. Let's go Palo Alto because this is really moving cybersecurity this morning.
Yeah, so the cyber stock security jumped nearly 6% in after hours, beating the street on top and bottom line. They reported earnings of $1.38 per share and topping analysts' expectations of $1.28. The company posted $1.7 billion versus a comparative $1.6 billion expected.
Growth tech is just, and this is still growth tech. I mean, it's a little more. It's not as crazy growth as some, but it's still a higher multiple growth tech stock. The stuff is hot. The stuff went hot 5 days ago now. We talked about it a week ago, the turn. It had started to turn, and now these stocks are moving. So you're seeing all tech when they're reporting. I shouldn't say all, but the majority of tech has been reporting here now. And Applied Materials is not growth tech, so don't confuse it. It's value tech. Applied Materials PE is trading like 10. So a completely different animal than Palo Alto. But growth tech is back in favor right now. Mm-hmm. And they are buying dips, and they are apparently just holding up very well too. I mean, this is a big move here for Palo Alto. But you'd think, and it does come into some resistance. I never buy something up 20 points. But I'm not shorting it here either. A week ago, I would have shorted this pop on Palo Alto. Not in this market because growth tech is starting to get hot here again. See how just one more point. Just see how the overall sector sentiment sometimes matters even more so than the reports. You gotta with the way when I'm trading, people ask me all the time, different styles of trading. I kind of look at what's in favor. Is the sector, the stock I'm trading, is that sector in favor right now? Mm-hmm. Check. If it's not in favor, then I'm inclined to sell it. If it's in favor, then I'm inclined to buy it. But then I make the individual decision on the stock. But I start with the sector, and obviously, just saying tech in general, growth tech is back in favor. So that makes me more inclined. I would have bought dips on this. I'm always buying dips and selling rips. This is a rip, so I'm not buying something up 21 points. But if it was to have dipped last night, I would have tried to have bought it. So there's different times to jump in and get down and dirty. You're just buying every dip. It doesn't always work. But if you can identify what's turn and the market's turn and it's back in favor, that's when you can have you're buying your dips and you're selling your rips. You're buying your dips on your stocks that have turned into favor. You're selling your rips on your stocks that are out of favor. This stock is in favor, so therefore I'm not selling the rip. Basic algorithm in my head.
Algo Dennis.
First question I ask myself every morning is not what stock is going to move up, but what industry could move up today.
Yep. Sector. Look at what is hot, what is moving. Value is not. So just like we were saying a week and a half ago, value was a buy on dips, growth was a sell on rips. We turned that. If you were listening to the show 4 days ago, we started saying growth is a buy on dips now and value is a sell on rips. And that's what we saw, Kohl's classic value stock yesterday. Hammered. You know why? Not so much that the earnings were bad. It's that it was as good as it gets. Home Depot, hammered on good earnings. Value in Home Depot is still a value stock. It's not trading with a multiple of 50 or 100. So it's funny. And it could turn again, folks. These things turn on a dime. But they tend to, these trends tend to stick for a little bit. And we're like on day 5 now of the growth. So it's getting a little bit long in the tooth. They started talking about it on CNBC last night. And when CNBC starts talking about it, it means the masses are starting to catch on to it. It's like, oh, yeah, growth is getting hot again. Well, no, growth was getting hot 4 days ago. You guys are just late to the party like you always are. So, I mean, you can see Kathy, is trading up here and bumping up against the highs. Looks like ARC wants to go to 110. Great indicator for growth tech. So identifying what is the sectors that are going to be hot, and then picking the sector first, top-down approach, and then finding those stocks within those sectors that you feel like aren't performing. That's all the relationship-based stuff that I'm talking about.
We were talking Palo Alto Networks here, and this is a little bit more difficult of a chart because you had such a pop, and it's also like a $360 stock. But 365 right now, you're 363 and a half. You're hanging up there. I don't know what the bid offer is, but if you take out 365, and I'm just going to give you a level here. because there's so many highs right here in this area, really from like 368 to 372. So if you're looking for more on the bone here and you get over 365, just look at all the 4 highs in this area. Take the lowest high and the highest high, add them up, divide by 2, and that be your number. Eyeballing it here, to me, 370 would be a good target for this one. If you can't get through that 365, you start to roll over. Support, I have no idea trying to buy this. Looks like there was some pre-market buyers at 360, but don't quote me on that.
All right, so
I have one more question just before we go on, because the chat's getting confused because they're saying, oh, wait, different stocks, different sectors, some are value, some are growth. I kind of start, if you're trying to just to figure out, we've been in this value versus growth market for a while. Sometimes value versus growth doesn't matter at all, but it's mattered pretty much in the entire 2021. Value stocks have been more in favor than growth throughout 2021, and then you see different turns. But if you just want to quickly figure out if you're in a growth stock or a value stock, just look at, market multiples. S&P is trading like 24 or 25 times, looking forward. You can't look at backwards. People are saying, oh, it's trading 40 times, but 2020 earnings were depressed. We know that. You got to look on it a forward basis. What is it? 23, 24. But just roughly, you think about banks. They're trading with P's of 10. Those are value stocks. A lot of your retail, like Kohl's, for instance, trading with PEs of 11, 12. Those are value stocks. So if your PEs sitting around 10, 12, 15, 20, they're more value stocks. If your PE is sitting around, 80 or 100, or if you're looking just at price to sales because they don't have any earnings, those are growth stocks. So first things first, classify your stock. Is it value or is it growth? I don't care what sector it's in. Start with value or growth. Then take it down to sectors. Then take it down to individual stocks.
Well, while you're talking about that, I'll show it here on Pro.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, Mitch. I was gonna ask you, and you too, Dennis. Like, what would be the best? Right. No, but Dennis, like you said, ARK. Is there like a value ETF?
There's all kinds.
A lot of them. There's
you can look like VTV. There's all kinds of value ETFs that trade, and you can look at it from that. Yeah, you're trying to get a feel from it too. But I see it just because I don't look at the individual ETFs so much. I'm just looking at my screens, and I have my stocks. So I have like 200 S&P stocks on a quote watch. I literally just have the stock and what it's doing on the day. So I can see what is green and what is red. If I look this morning, this is the first time I'm doing it. It's always a good exercise. I look this morning, everything is green. This is an everything rally today. There's no separation, not value, not growth. Everything is green. You can also quickly just look SPY. DIA is a good indicator too. Diamonds are more value. There's a lot of stocks that are lower PE multiples in DIA. Tech is more growth. That's an easy way. You can look, both are up 0.38% today. That is rare for 2021. It's rare that you see both the diamonds and the Qs up identical amounts. Usually Qs higher beta will be up a little bit more in normalized markets, but we've had this crazy 2021 where sometimes diamonds up and Qs are down. And that's just value versus growth. So DIA, if you just want to simplify it, DIA is a lot more value-oriented names. Qs are a lot more growth names. But when I look at my screen, everything is green today. There's very little red out there today. So I'm looking at 200 stocks. I might see a dozen that are in the red. So
Dennis, that's on your Ready, right, that you're looking at right now?
Yeah, on my Ready.
Okay,
yeah, Ready
okay.
Plus. Yeah, people ask, but you can create a quote watch in anything.
Right,
so.
right. Doc and Dave, Joel, are you guys saying that growth stocks have bottomed? I mean, that we're looking for rotations. We're looking for turns. You can't, in general, you can't say all growth stocks have bottomed. There's different sectors. This is what Dennis is talking about. We're just saying there's a rotation going on. Does it mean that all these growth stocks are they all bottom and they're all turning around, they're all going back up? No, but you're talking about the semis. Different things. So that's
I can point out here. I have a chart that I use every morning to find these strong sectors and industries. So right now, technology leading us right now, and of course the industries, the highest industries: solar, electronic gaming and multimedia, and semiconductors, equipment and materials. So those are the top 3 in technology, and so that's what I use every morning. So this is why I'm looking at a lot of solar stocks today, gaming stocks, and also semiconductors.
So anyways, that's, just overall thought process, and looking
Great
at it.
information.
Joel's absolutely right. You can't just say, we're not just coming in and saying, yeah, growth is bottom. This is the low of the year. And we're just going to go in. We're traders. A lot of people, and some are long-term investors. Some of you people are making 3 or 4 trades a year. But I think the majority of our listeners are probably making 3 or 4 trades a day or maybe more. So we're talking to like somewhat active traders, identifying rotation. This is what I do for a living. My bread and butter is trading. I don't trade. I don't pay the bills. I have no other job. So besides this, which is still talking stock. So it's all part of the same thing. But I mean, this is just looking at the markets. We try to look at and we try to identify short-term rotation. So 3-4 days, if you've been buying growth on dips, you've probably been rewarded. It can turn on a dime, like Joel was saying. We could be talking, growth could get hammered. Maybe there's somebody that says something, new news comes in. Maybe there's a growth stock that disappoints and it knocks all growth stocks down again. So right now, at this moment in time, growth is back in favor. So that makes me inclined to buy dip on growth and sell value on rally.
What about Rocket? Rocket,
that's its own stock. Rocket, you would think it's a value name. It makes a lot of money, but for whatever reason, it kind of trades with the growth stocks too. But it's such a storied stock as well. I am long Rocket, full disclosure. I bought some down here. I put it in the long-term retirement account. I put a half-size position because I'm not that confident in it. And usually my half-size positions don't work out, so be careful on that. But I did buy some at 17 just because, one, UWMC has shown some life here, and I feel like Rocket could eventually start to play catch-up. And then 2, I think that they could eventually do a dividend. We've said it on the show that I think that they need to, I think they need to put in a regular dividend. Yeah, I think they can. So I'm hoping eventually they announce something like that, and then they'll see it as a value stock, and they'll see the stock start to come up. But that's just speculation. I know nothing. So Kramer mentioned it too. He mentioned it after we mentioned it. So I'm not sure if he's, if they're just, talking what we were talking, or if, he's thinking the same lines I am. I think sometimes we just think a lot of people just think the same. It's obvious. I'm like, they had the special dividend once. I'm like, why not put a regular dividend in there? UWMC has it. And then you have some dividend protection.
That chart is looking
not bad.
But look at the
like
setup
the
there.
Yeah,
they gotta knock that 865 seller out of there. Where we trading?
But you got this. It's been coming up and it's got some nice consolidation there. I actually like that UWMC chart.
I'll give you some insight on here. So UWMC and FOA have a better forward PE going into the next 2 years than Rocket does. So that's Finance of America and United Mortgage competing against Rocket.
The only thing that's like, there's just 2 things, and I'm sounding like a broken record on this. If it hasn't rallied in this interest rate environment, right?
It's a good point.
I mean,
good point.
What if I mean, who knows where rates are going, right? And who knows about inflation? But you're thinking, holy moly, this is it. This is
icing on the cake,
yeah,
right?
This is as good as it gets. Yeah. I've had that thought process too, probably holding me out of the stock for a while.
Yeah.
I just think it's gotten to a point where I feel like it's cheap. I feel like if it does come out and actually they put in a regular dividend, I think the stock will pop significantly that day, like to the tune of like, boom, it's up 10-12% one day just on the headline. Maybe you should wait for that headline if you're really fast, and sometimes it can be fast. You can still make some money on those things off the headlines, but the algos are pretty quick. So I don't know. That's speculation. I don't know if that's going to happen. And it's not imminent at all. I just think if I was them sitting here and trying to figure out why in the hell my stock can't catch a bid, I know we obviously, we've seen, on Rocket on CNBC saying, the stock's 22.23, that they feel like the stock is cheap, and they put out special dividend. Did they ever do a buyback? I don't think they did. Did they?
I don't think so. I'll mention one here.
Is it as good as it gets?
Yeah. Before you do that, I just want to comment on one comment here in the chat. Yeah. And Pablo's complaining about the charts and old YouTube channels and pre-markets have powerful charting system. If you're here just for the charts, then you're probably watching the wrong channel here. We try and give you information on the market. We try and give you rotation. We try and give you the factors that are going to move the market. You can't just look at a chart, okay? You can look at a chart. You could have the greatest setup in the world. UWMC could be breaking out of, above 865, and you come in the next day and it gets downgraded by Goldman Sachs. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
there's a lot of things to consider.
Yeah, there's so many different things. Charts are a tool in your toolbox.
Tool, just one
tool, Pablo. So if you're not happy with the charts, then
if he's not happy with the quality of the chart, so I like the feedback. So we do appreciate that feedback. We can try to improve the quality of the charts because we want our charts to look good.
No, they want like little moving indicators and moving averages.
Well, if it's a quality of the charts question, we appreciate all feedback. So I don't think we should take offense to somebody that doesn't like the look of our charts. We appreciate that. We appreciate.
What I would say is also, I mean, most traders are going to use what's comfortable to them. As you can see, that's comfortable to Joel. And to me, I use different charts because it's comfortable to me.
There you go.
And so a lot of the
100%.
times you got to use the platform that you feel comfortable on and gives you as an advantage. So that's why I use TC 2000. Joel's using
old TC 2000.
You see, man. I use old.
That's been around so long. But anyways, let's go back.
All right, let's go ahead. I want to get to Marcus. Marcus is here, so we're going to get to him really quickly. I know that we're not going to have time probably after Marcus. So really quickly, Forward Locker earnings reported quarterly earnings of $1.96 per share, beat the analysts' assessment of $1.09. The company also reported quarterly sales of $2.15 billion, which beat the analyst assessment of 1.88. And then we also have news from Home Depot of an after-hours announcement of a new $20 billion share repurchase. And they also declared a first quarter cash dividend of $1.65 yesterday. So definitely keep your eyes on that. Cruise stocks also moving on. Carnival announcing Thursday that 3 of its brands will resume sailing in July. So keep your eyes on the cruises as we keep going into the summer months. All right, just wanted to run through that.
Right stocks at us.
That's okay. A couple thoughts. We'll just take them down. But one thing, Home Depot here. If you're Home Depot and you watch, this is what I think happens in the management room. You blow away the numbers and they're like, why in the hell is our stock down on this? I think there's, meetings behind this. Like, don't kid yourself. They watch their stock prices. And when you blow the numbers away, they're expecting it. Oh, our stock's going to get up to their stock's going to really fly off this report. And it goes down on the report. The management's pissed off at the market's reaction. And I honestly think, because why come out with it now? Why didn't you come out with it when you had those good numbers? I think they come out with it a week later or 3 or 4 days after the report because they're ticked off that their stock went down. And they're like, okay, we're going to do something else to try to get our stock price back up. I honestly think that happens. I honestly think that happens. So I think that they announced this stock buyback just because they were pissed off that the stock went down on the good numbers. They're obviously very comfortable. I mean, Home Depot's firing on all cylinders. We said this. I've said the reason I thought it was going to go down was the market's reaction because I think it's as good as it gets. I still think Home Depot is as good as it gets here. Actually, it's going to pop here this morning. It's up $3.55 with the buyback. That's good news. Let's see how it reacts to this. 320 is a big number for this. Can it get up through 320? I'm skeptical of the rally, though, still in Home Depot because I still think it's as good as it gets for Home Depot. Sorry, Home Depot management.
320. I mean, you're bumping up against that. That's yesterday's high. You got to take it out. So, of course, if it gets to 320, more on the upside. Miss Mimi, guys, I have a question. When I look at options that expire today and they are gray, I'm unable to buy. So who can buy mine that expired today? I don't know what platform you're on.
Somebody's coloring something on a platform. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
either.
that just it doesn't like
specific
Robinhood.
To your platform.
I think it's Robinhood that won't let you buy options that expire on the day. I'm not sure,
exactly.
But I think that's a.
Oh, they don't.
No, certain platforms will do that just because they kind of know the majority of those. I mean, you're talking higher than probably 90% of the time if you're buying the option the same day of.
I tell you, I can buy any option that is. I can buy options. Yep. Like I said before, the option market closes at 4 o'clock, but I can exercise those options, and this blows people away, and they get pissed off when I say this. But I can exercise an option after the 4 o'clock. So if the stock moves, this is just the ability of your broker. So if you've got, if you want to do extra things, you got to pay for it. If you've just got free brokerage, you're going to get, not as good a service as you do at a full service brokerage.
Since we're talking options, why not bring on the man right here, Markus Heitkoetter.
Oh, is he here?
How you doing? Great. What's going on?
Hey, he's early today.
Let me see. Did I unmute my mic? Yes, you can hear me.
There you go. Today, there Markus. You go.
I like him early. He's excited to get on with us. We love Markus. He always calms me down. because his voice is so relaxing and he's very methodical with his trading approach here. We love you, Marcus. What's going on?
Hey, not much. It was a great week. As you said, it was a week to go shopping, especially when you're selling options. It is perfect when the markets are moving lower. So that's where I loaded up this week, and all of these options expire today.
Nice.
Pretty much worthless. So keeping all the premium. Yeah, I can quickly run through the trades.
Let's talk about what we did this week.
And then, of course, we got to talk about rides, right?
Oh, it came back for you, too.
Got to talk about this. Hold on. I just need to turn you up a little bit because there we go. Okay, fantastic. So, yeah, just looking at my account, let me just bring it up. So I still have a few options in there. A few already bought back because there was only a penny left for keeping it on for a day. So the activity this week, I mean, I'm up like $2,700, planning to go up to $3,000, $3,200 for the week. So it has been good because one of the trades that I did, what I really liked is IWM, the ETF mirroring the Russell 2000. When that kept moving lower here a couple of days ago, I sold puts with a strike price of 210 because, as we can see, there's solid support at 210. And I wouldn't mind owning the IWM at 210. For me, this is shopping at a discount. You said it earlier, right? I mean, buying the dip. Kind of this what I'm trying to do here. So sold puts there. So this obviously worked very well. Also, this week is the first week in forever that I was trading an airline because I thought, oh my gosh, these airlines with the pandemic, who knows when they're running out of money, if anybody is ever traveling again. But then I've heard that airports are crazy busy. So this is when I saw that Southwest Airlines was dipping lower. I sold a strike price of 56 because I got really nice premium there. And 56, I thought this was fairly safe. And if I get a sign, I'll be happy to own Southwest at 56. They seem to have their act together. I don't think that American Airlines has, but Southwest seems to do pretty well. United and Delta are doing well as well. Spirit Airlines, I'm not quite sure about this. Then Play, Dave and Buster's. This also looked really, really interesting. Super interesting here. Also dipped down as the market. Everybody was worrying about Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin down, Ethereum down, and everybody was panicking. It seemed so, right? And inflation going up. So anyhow, markets were going down. Shopping spree. Why not? So sold the 39.50 here. This seems to expire worthless because this morning we are trading at 41.80. So not a whole lot going on. PayPal also was a good one. I like PayPal. PayPal really bounced back quickly, but PayPal also had this. It was not even on earnings, but they had this huge opening lower. This is where I sold the 220. So just looking at charts, I mean, you're so much smarter looking at all the fundamentals and what is behind there. I'm really just a technical guy. I'm looking for what support do I see. Let me just zoom out here a little bit so that we see it. I like to see what support do I see on a chart over the last 6 months. So this is what I'm looking for. I want to see a 6-month support, and I want to see that a stock is pretty much in a range, as we see here. Snap has been in a range between around 48 and maybe 62. So these are the levels. And this is when, as soon as it starts moving towards the lower range, I like to buy. I like to sell puts there because you know what? If I'm getting a sign and I can buy at the lower range, as long as the range is intact, I'm good. And you already see, I mean, the stocks here, it's pretty much IWM, Love, Play, PayPal, Snap, Las Vegas Sands. So it's not that I'm buying anything crazy, but they're mainly, I want to say, growth stocks here. But
can you take a look at a stock for Duncan, Dave? He's been asking this for a couple days. Square. He wants to do a poor man's covered call. And I think that's you buy 100 shares and you sell a call. I've been looking at this thing, and if I bought it, I don't know where I would sell a call, because if this thing is turning, I mean, I don't know. Anyways, could you do your analysis on Square?
Pretty much the same thing. He just raised the put, though.
Looking at this here, I mean, now I would probably go for the 190 put, right? Because you see that we have been in a range here. And the range is anywhere between, let's not be too generous here. I want to say 190 and 250. And this is where it's important. Do you want to own Square in the long run? If so, I would sell a 190 put because I think this is a pretty good price to own Square, get assigned at 190, possibly seeing that it moves up. Even if it moves up only to 220, you'll be fine, right? I mean, you don't have to move all the way up to the upper range. You can just move up here somewhere in the middle and you'll be just good. You see, nobody ever got broke taking profits. Don't be too greedy. I mean, what is
so you're not a big fan of buying the stock and selling
all these animals getting slaughtered, right?
Yep. So you're not a big fan of buying the stock and selling a call then. You'd rather back into the position. Your style is to sell the put.
That's the same thing, though. I think that what Markus is doing the exact same thing. You're just using less of it. Yeah, I mean, remember put call parity. Go to put call parity.
Well,
if you're buying the stock and selling a covered call, it's just like selling a put.
Almost. You see, I could right now, you could buy Square for 205 as of yesterday.
Sure.
But when I'm selling a put at 190, first of all, I'm collecting premium.
Yep.
So I'm collecting premium and I can keep this premium no matter what. It doesn't matter whether I'm getting assigned or not. The premium is mine to keep. So this here is just an added bonus for buying the stock at a discount. So you got to set a price where you say, I would be okay owning this stock. And instead of buying it for 204 outright, see if you want to be more aggressive, you can sell a put at 200. You collect probably right now a lot of premium. Let's just take a look at this. If you're going out, if we go to Square and we're going out, come on, let me log in here quickly. And we are going out to, let's just say next week. Let's see where I'm at. Position, trade. There we go. Square. What? No symbols, no options are available. This is what happens when I have to sign out and sign back in.
Sorry about that, Markus. I didn't.
No worries. Let me just, I can bring it up here really quick. Like the typical problem. Let me restart your computer. So let's just quickly restart.
The worst when it does that right at the open.
One thing I can talk about while Markus pulls this up is one of the things that I noticed there is a lot of times you like Markus when you do these that the stock is near the support, right? Not necessarily near that resistance. That's one of the things that I'd point out immediately. So when you see those multiple supports, kind of like we're seeing a lot of these growth names, this is kind of a good line in the sand to start taking this kind of approach, right?
And you see, you're absolutely right, because this is what new traders, they usually buy the high, right? They see, a stock is making a new all-time high. Let's buy this. So you're buying at the upper range. And what happens, this is when you see typically a stock going back. I mean, Dennis, you said it earlier. You bought Ethereum at 2,000. Yeah. So real traders, let me just sign in here. Real traders are buying when stocks are going down because this is when we can get them at a discount. Same for selling puts, right? I mean, selling puts, you get more premium when the market is going down. And I know that at first it is scary. Oh my gosh, I remember when I started trading and somebody told me, no, you got to buy when the market is going down. And I said, are you kidding me? I want to go buy when the market is going up, right? So this is where, for me, it was important to learn how to read charts because I'm more of a technical trader. If I see that support held pretty well over the last 6 months, I think it's more likely that it will hold. And again, I never know, right? I mean, support is there, meant to be broken, same as resistance. Geez, so Pete's Tastyworks is really super slow this morning.
Don't worry about it, Markus.
Okay.
Now,
I just wanted to look at Square for you, but
sure.
I mean, we got to talk about right. I mean, come on, right.
Did you sell it? Did you get out of it? What? Because it had a 60. We were looking at 60% rally in this thing. Did you get out? Is the question. We want to know what Markus did with his rally.
I right now boxed it in. So
it's okay. Tell us what you did. Boxed it in.
You did something.
Here's what happened.
You did something. That's good.
Originally, I got assigned at 2150, and then I had to bring down my cost basis at 1579. My break even is somewhere around 1420. So that's where actually my break even is. It's a little bit lower, but let's just do there. So it started popping. Great. Let me just remove this. So it started popping, and as soon as it started popping, I sold a 15 call. So this is here. Oops, there we go. A 15 call where I got some premium. So because I sold this as we were marching up, I thought, hey, if we keep marching up, I'm happy to get out of this freaking thing here for $15. So I would make on the stock a small loss, but I collected more premium. I said my break even is around 14.20. That would be okay. Now, yesterday, we start pulling back. Now, first of all, let's take a look at the pullback here. This morning, right now, it is at 19.19. I just want to zoom in because, again, as a technical trader, for me as a chartist, what I like to use is charting tools. So here, for example, I'm looking at just some good old Fibonacci lines here. And when I'm looking at the Fibonacci retracements here, I see, oh my gosh, let me just zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, it is absolutely normal to expect after this 57% run up that we have a technical retracement. And again, of course, we can now argue fundamentally that is connected with Ford. They're bringing out the cheap truck for 40,000. They have 20,000 pre-orders. By the way, non-refundable, or no, refundable $100. It's like, okay, anyhow. So it is pre-orders, and it is Ford, right? I mean, everybody loves a Ford. Fleet managers used to have Ford forever, so why would they gamble on Lordstown here when they can get a Ford? Anyhow, so this is where I thought, okay, maybe we are testing these lows again, and we are going all the way down. Now, on Monday, they're reporting earnings. My biggest concern about earnings was that they would say, you know what, guys, we're packing it in. We thought we could produce a truck, and we can't. I mean, Tesla is way ahead. So this was my concern. That's obviously not going to happen because this Monday, a few days ago, they basically said, you know what, we are having an open house in June where everybody can see and test drive the betas. So they're not packing it in. So what could they announce that is bad news? They could say, you know what, we need more money. We're running out of money. We're running out of cash. So this is what I believe could push the stock down. That's why I sold more of the 7 puts. Because by doing so, if I'm getting assigned, it would lower my cost basis to around $12.35.
So
now,
you did that? You sold more puts?
Close to $12. Yeah, markets have a memory. This is one thing that I've learned over the years. Markets do have a memory. And where prices were previously, this is where, at least a short-term memory, prices might go back there. So, however, I also bought 8 puts. So what does this mean? Why would I buy 8 puts? Well, it means that on the way down, I would first have the right to sell the stock at this price, and then I buy it back. So as it is going down right now, I would make money. Okay, so this looks like a horrible mess. Let me just remove
I'm confused too.
To show you.
I'd be like, out.
He says he's not smart, but he's way smarter than me on this one. He got me lost on this one too.
Okay. So, right. So my break even, if I'm getting assigned at a 7 put, so this here is the $7 level. There's the put. Then I bought the $8 level. So if we're going down here on this little move, I make money. And I think I sold 75 of these. So this would be like $7,500 that I make on this move down, bringing down my break even, my cost basis actually to around 12, and then my break even is like $1.20 lower. So my break even would be somewhere here. And this is where I think, okay, if they say we run out of cash, we need more cash, it'll drive prices down. But then, I mean, this is again my hope, my thinking, my outlook, and everybody has an outlook when trading, right? I mean, if you wouldn't have an outlook, why would you trade? So this is my outlook here, that we have a chance to retest these highs that we just made 2 days ago of $11.50. And this is what I'm getting out. And I told you, I'm determined to get out of this trade with a profit. So I'll tell you what my goal is. My goal is to make on this trade somewhere between 10 and 20K. So we'll see, right? I mean, day of reckoning will be on Monday when they report earnings after the bell. We'll see what they say. Maybe they announce another major partnership. Maybe they announce that. So there's a lot of good news that they can say. And for me, honestly, the bad news that they could say is we run out of money. We need more cash. And by the way, this is why I invite you to the factory. Why would you invite a ton of people to the factory? To open your hands and say, give me some more money, right? Just thinking, speculation. Who knows? On Monday, we'll know more.
Marcus, right. General question for you. Just, your style. At what point in time do you just say, I got this one wrong and I'm going to take the loss?
Well, this honestly, if they would say we're packing it in.
No, I was just going to say, because this obviously has moved significantly against you, and you're still trying. You say, I'm determined to make money on this trade. And I'm just wondering if there's a point in time where you're like, okay, well, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to make money on this trade. I'm just going to eat the loss and move on. Is there a point in time that you would do that?
Honestly, this is where I want to see what happens on Monday. So based on what they say on Monday, if there's some news that make me believe that this could turn into another workhorse, or what is the other one? So you see, Workhorse, after they lost the USPS contract, right? They plummeted down, and now they're just hovering there, and they're going lower and lower. So, I mean, they're no longer massively dropping, but this right now is pretty much done. I think Nikola is the other one. NKLA, I mean, they had this massive drop, and they're just hovering around here, right? So there's not a whole lot going on there. So this is where I need to see really what happens on Monday. I always said I want to wait until they report the next earnings. This is, for me, the line in the sand of what happens here. So yeah, absolutely. If they basically say, yeah, you know what, we will not produce trucks until 2020, and then honestly, we have the Cybertruck, we have the Ford truck, we have the Rivian truck, we have so many other trucks. Honestly, if you're not producing this year, Lordstown, you're too late to the party. And then you're the new kid on the block. Who wants to gamble on the new kid on the block, right? If you can gamble on, or not gamble, but if you can buy from Tesla, from Ford, from, I don't know who else of the big car makers will announce one. I mean, with the, what is it? The Hummer truck is coming out, isn't it, also next year? So this is where it's just too much competition. So I can tell you exactly next week. So
just
when
one
we meet
thing,
again,
just one thing. I mean, don't companies, tend to, sugarcoat things, right? I mean, if they really are like, they have to have full disclosure and everything, but like, I think you always got to take what the companies, say with a grain of salt. And
absolutely.
So, but anyways, just looking at this, we're in the Marcus camp on this one. I looked at this 670, 1165, right? You had a big move, 60% move. You got downgraded yesterday. You're at your 50% retracement. I want to see this whole 920 today, Marcus. And I want to see this turn.
We're cheering for you, man.
I might go in there and buy it at 920 to help the cause, but that's what I want to see, Marcus.
I appreciate it.
I want to see this hold. And you get going. 920, Marcus. I'm channeling it. To all the big
We're cheering for you.
Yeah,
guys.
You know what? Definitely. If this thing gets back to your break even, you get out of this thing with money, we're gonna have a party.
Yeah, we're coming down, man, to Texas, and we are gonna party like dogs.
I'm gonna actually fly over because I can't drive across the border and fly over, and
we'll sneak you over, Dennis.
The
party at Marcus's place.
I'll go for a ride.
Let's do this.
We'll go for a ride.
All right, Marcus. We'll definitely talk to you later. Definitely, guys, check out RockwellTrading.com, guys.
Thanks, Marcus. You're great.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's move forward. We got Jason Raznick almost on. We're going to bring him on with the Tesla talk. But before we get towards that, I wanted to mention some of the stocks that I've been starting to look at, dipping my toes in. Yeah. And so there's two different areas really that I want to talk about today. I'll talk about some gaming plays. I'm really starting to think that Penn starts driving back up. Penn is starting to look good. Florida news came out yesterday, moving into that legal. DKNG had a good day yesterday, but I'm thinking Penn today can really start getting this move going. I've talked about Penn. I think it can get back above 100. And so right here, multiple levels at that 76.27. It's going to be looking interesting.
I bought it too.
Go ahead.
I'm long it too. So I bought it. I bought it multiple times. I bought it about a week ago, and I bought more again 2 days ago. So I'm in. I'm full size position again in Penn, getting my shares back that I sold at like 105. Somebody asked me why Penn and not DKNG, and I just answered Dave Portnoy. So that's the only reason, 100% the reason. I think Barstool Sports is still a big piece of this. It's still got the story of Barstool Sports. I don't think Dave Portnoy is going away anytime soon. He's got such a huge following. I'm a fan, so that's why. And obviously, we're not going to be right all the time. If this thing starts to cut down and make new lows again, it will be concerning. 73, maybe the line in the sand where I lighten up or get out of the position. I put this in the longer term portfolio though, and sometimes I'll hold those longer. I try to designate it ahead of time. I kind of designate it. Is this something that I'm planning on that I like the story short term? I like the trade. Like when I put AMD in there, I was like, I put extra on for a trade, but I put some on because I want to hold some too. So because you're never, it's very hard. Again, I'm going to go back to, longer term investing is very hard Nobody knows anything. The story can change overnight. And that's with everything from the macro theme to your individual company story to everything. So all it is just, speculative bets. Logical, you're doing your homework, you're trying to, make small bets. That's why in my long-term portfolio, I stay diversified. I'm going to be right, I'm going to be wrong sometimes. Sometimes, I'm holding some stocks way too long in the long-term portfolio. My trading completely different. I clean out my portfolio every single day, not lying. My bright trading, day trading account goes flat every single day at 10 a.m. Every single day, it goes flat, 10 a.m.
One quick comment on Penn here, and I know I don't want to sound like a broken record. I don't spend much time in the car driving around, but every time I'm in the car, I hear an advertisement for DraftKings. How you can, I don't know, bet $1, win $1,000, and all these promotions and stuff. It seems, they're just begging people. There's just so much promotions and everything. It makes me think, where are the customers? So I don't know. You got a technical look at it. People are always going to continue to gamble. They're always going to refill the accounts. But do you understand what I'm talking about, Mitch? Like
100%. No, I talk about it all the time. The promos.
Oh my gosh! If you got to promote something and you got to give stuff away so much, and Dennis, you said this too before. If you got to keep having sales and promos and discounts and everything, then what's that saying? You've said that in the past too. So people are always going to gamble.
It's a different business, though, Joel. I'm just going to take the other side of this. When we talk like your Bed Bath & Beyond, it's a great argument. You got to send me 25% coupons to get me in the store. Your business model is not that great. When I owned that Quiznos sub, we had to coupon to get people in the stores because the bloody things were just too expensive. Terrible investment. The one thing about sports betting is it's like you've got to keep pounding that in. Like McDonald's has to keep advertising because you know what? I'm hungry for lunch. I hear a McDonald's commercial or I hear a commercial for something, makes you think about it, and then you go there. So they are competitive. So they've got to continue. There's certain businesses that just need to advertise on a continuous basis. So they've got to be out there. Yep. It's not just
customer acquisition strategies, right?
That's what it is. So it's a different stuff. I'm not concerned about that. The only reason that I am concerned about is these are higher valuation stocks. They're not cheap. These are growth names that aren't cheap. The reason I've bought Penn is because growth has started to turn. Is that going to be just a blip on the radar? Is Penn going to start breaking down again? It could. This could happen, and then maybe you've got to cut bait or you got to figure out why you were in the trade in the first place. But it's all, again, as long as you're staying diversified and you're managing your positions appropriately, you can put any trade on. You can always put anything on, just have your exit strategy and know how you're going to exit out of it, to the discipline, so that, you don't let, a position significantly get against you, unless, you're a completely different style. Some people have different styles too. So my style is I try to, minimize the damage when I'm wrong.
All right.
Breaking news on Triple BY. So Lisa tried to buy a gift for somebody and she couldn't get a 20% coupon, right? So we did get a 10% coupon now. Now, if you want the 20% coupon, you gotta pay like a yearly subscription. $29.
Yeah, gotta be a member.
Yeah,
gotta be a member.
Yeah.
These
Subscription members.
Yeah. That's breaking news. So I just wanted to inform that. But we're keeping Raz in the wings here.
I'm gonna bring them on right now.
Okay.
Two of the stocks that I was looking at was RSI, one GAN, and we know Jason knows a little bit about GAN, so let's bring him on with this. I also want to talk about Tesla, of course, with the Jason Raz, the one and only. But let's go ahead, Jason. What's going on? What do you think about GAN here?
Good morning, guys. Good morning. I don't know. I haven't really traded GAN in a while. What's it at? Is it over 15?
It's 15 right there, just hanging on.
I could show you my account. I sold this. This is one of the few that I really got out a lot of it. I kept 200 shares just to keep it, but I had 2,000 shares and I got most of those shares, literally 28, 29 sold. It was over a few day time frame when they had a merger, a strong earnings. Do I think GAN can rebound from here? Absolutely. I agree with Dennis and Mitch. I'm not taking the bearish view of Joel. When you giving free accounts, giving $1,000 away, once you get the people on your gambling app, it's kind of sticky. So I joined a couple to test them out, and I lost money on each one. And so, the MGM one is one I lost the most on, and but it's high margins for them. So it's a cost to acquire is a lot. Penn pays a lot less money. They have a lot less take, but they're profitable. DraftKings is not profitable at all, and Penn is. And Penn,
what would you go with, Penn or DraftKings then?
Penn. I would go with Penn. I'm in Penn. I've sold some, but I'm in Penn. I would go with Penn. I also like Penn because it's the thing behind the thing a little bit. So in essence, some of the licenses that DraftKings has in certain states, they're using Penn's licenses because Penn. See, the thing is, you guys know Caesars, you know MGM, but Penn has all these different brands across the country in different states. Those licenses allow you to open up a casino. So Penn is sometimes the thing behind the thing. DraftKings, I think, uses 3 of Penn's licenses, and of course, Penn has Benzinga friend Dave Portnoy on their in their roster. And, like people get afraid Penn stock sold off when Dave Portnoy had that sex tape out. Too bad it was like at 98 and I bought it at 92 and it sold off and now it's 74. I sold some of those shares that I bought then, but I agree with Dennis. It's getting to a point where there's probably some value here. Wait till some good numbers and more states open up. I mean, at the end of the day, you guys get it. Like, Hookah just made a good point. Online gambling does the same thing as credit card companies do to acquire you in the beginning with a sign-up bonus. And at the end of the day, there's going to be gambling across the U.S. So how do you want to participate in the growth of that? How do you want to, so I like the thing behind the thing, and that's why I liked GAN. I still like GAN, okay? The problem is Penn bought out another online gaming software company. And there's like 3 that I know of that are good, that are independent right now, GAN and 2 others that are in play. My thesis for buying GAN was not just that the online gaming stuff's going to grow. I thought you're going to see each of these casinos vertically integrate and buy these vendors, these software vendors. And so at this price where where GAN is getting at, potentially a bid comes in, but that was my thesis. So when I see if GAN gets down to like 14, 13, I'll get in a big way, or I need to see a little bit of strength. But like beyond, and we'll get the USDC thing in a second. But to be honest, sometimes I don't have stock picks. So like today, I looked at Brent. If you're a Benzinga Pro member, you get this email and it gives you like 5 stocks, and one of them was talking about MindMed because a play on the psychedelic space, Compass Pathways, moved higher Thursday, following a tweet from the California Senate that legislation related to decriminalization of psychedelics was passed. And this is like this email that I look at. It gives me 5 stocks. I don't buy them all, but I put them on my watch list. Brent just gives a couple different things that could be in play, and it's worked for me. Proof point, it was a Q3 earnings play because Palo Alto Networks had good earnings. And so when I don't know stuff, or if I don't have a strong conviction, I look for ideas elsewhere. I listen to the show, and I used to be on a lot of margin. Now I'm, a lot in cash. So I'm looking for new plays. But I do have a question. So Dennis, did you take my Voyager link and open up?
No, and you know what? Kramer was talking about it. They listened to the show. They were talking about it 2 days ago on with Faber about the 6%. And Kramer's like, Kramer's getting it too. He's like, I'm getting 6% of my money. He was saying it with.
I'm getting 9%.
You're doing better. You're getting 9%.
So Raz, with
I haven't done it yet. No,
I wanted to ask you about this. So with the volatility and the drop in Bitcoin, that has nothing to do with your return and your investment, right?
I mean, I think 20% of my portfolio or more is in USDC. It had nothing to do with it. I can tell you, Benzinga's money is how if Voyager going to pay 9% with BTC in the gutter? It has nothing to do with it. This is what nothing to do with BTC being in the gutter. Nothing to do with it. So I mean, I can pull up my account. You'll see $2,000 deposits in my account. So
are they insured? Like, are these insured deposits? That's why it's higher, because it's not insured deposits.
It's actually, there's another reason it's higher, because in the stock market you can use margin. In crypto it's different. And I got it explained to me finally. I really got it explained to me finally, but it's so hard for me to explain it. But they're definitely not insured. But you look at the counterparties that they're with, what the cash is on the books,
right?
Circle or is in charge of it, and then you look at the company you're doing it with. So I bet you in the chat people are gonna say, "Oh, there's a 12%, Jason." There is, but I did with Voyager because they have 250 million cash on the balance sheet, and I did it with BlockFi because they have a bunch of cash on the balance sheet. So I divided it there, and then you know, and I get it. So when stuff's too good to be true, it usually is. So I'm not saying go put all your money in USDC. I didn't put all my money in it. I put about 20%. I've had it there for like 4 months now. And I look at the counterparties and I talk to the CEOs of the companies. And I said, I'm putting my kids' college fund in there, you know, and like, yeah, there's a 12%. You can look at for Celsius, but I wouldn't do it. I think it's too risky. So 9% is where, and by the way, the 9% interest will go down. Like it will go down eventually.
That's what I was asking.
They're trying to build up their balance sheets, is what it sounds like. Obviously, you know, they want deposits on there, they want cash on there to strengthen their own financial situation. As it strengthens, those interest rates will go down.
But no, someone else is paying for it. Not like, so Voyager's not paying for it. It's banks, institutions who are paying to borrow to put margin on their positions in like an Ethereum or whatever it is. So it's not Voyager paying for it. Voyager's getting paid like 12% to give out at 9%, you know? And I don't totally get it, guys. I'm just 4 months. I'm getting the cash. I could sell the money today.
We got breaking news here. We got to interrupt you, Jason. NVIDIA is announcing a 4-for-1 stock split.
Yep.
NVIDIA. NVDA.
That just hit the tape here a minute ago. Sorry, Jason. It's up $25.
No, breaking news.
When we get a headline like that, we got to mention it.
Yeah.
That's a huge headline here.
We've been talking about that. Why not?
It was rumored. It was rumored for a long time. It was rumored 6 months ago. So today, announcing a 4-for-1 stock split, pending approval on June the 3rd. So NVIDIA trading up 21 points here right now, getting the initial pop. So very interesting. Anyway, sorry, Jason. We'll bring it back to you. We just wanted to mention that.
No, it's look at that. Look at that. Is that a candle? No, it's not a candle. Right?
It just hit 610. I'm just trying to see. You know, we've had a decline here. It blew through the 50%. Let's see the 610 next daily high. Ooh, there was a high at 609.87 on May 3rd. So let's get through that 610 and keep on going.
Yeah,
right, Jason. Sorry
what about AMD and NVIDIA? I mean, NVIDIA's in the hottest space right now. Chips, right? Mm-hmm. Graphic cards. I mean,
CMG.
This is more you won't see the sympathy growing really with the chips, but think about the split trade. This all of a sudden could, you know, it could kick up the split trade. So think about those higher price ones, some stocks that have been announced before. You know, you're not seeing a sympathy move in an AMD, for instance, because this isn't fundamental news here. This is specific to the company, and so they're splitting the stock. So, you know, think about that split trade that we were talking about before, you know, and obviously we go from there.
Yeah, and so what are some other on your shopping list that have high prices that you think could split? We know Berkshire's not going to split.
I mean, we talked Amazon for a while. Amazon was rumored there by Charles Gasparino about 3 weeks ago before the earnings report. Does this get people thinking about that again? I don't know. It's hard. Like, there's not a lot of precedence here. We don't see a lot of splits. But you think about higher price stocks, are people going to start talking? Is Amazon going to split now? Is Tesla going to split again? I mean, Tesla's probably not going to split again because it's only $595 and they just split. So highly unlikely. But could an Amazon split? It's possible.
Who?
Speaking of Tesla, did you guys know that you can win a 1 free share of Tesla? Get in the giveaway, guys. You guys will see it up in the top of the chat. It's pinned up there. Definitely join in on the giveaway. Let's talk a little bit about Tesla. Actually, China actually imposed further restrictions on Tesla, banning the electric vehicle maker's car inside government compounds. So definitely some fight back there in China. And also talk of Musk being in a kind of a conference with some younger children of Russia, a government-sponsored event for students, where he stated over time we'll look for factories in other parts of the world, potentially Russia at some point.
I said yesterday on the show I thought I had room to 600. So you look like you're going to get there today. You're $5 away. 600 is a big test for it. It's a nice bounce from 550 to 6. I think it's going to slow down here a little bit at 6 though, but that's where it looks like it wants to go.
Yeah, just for Tesla, you're at Wednesday's high 96.25. You did a little bit better in that, but that's still coming to play. 600 psychological, like Dennis said, 6-day high 606.46.
Let's bring it back to Jason.
Yeah.
All right, Jason.
I'm working on this interview with Elon. We'll see if it happens. We're working on getting in person.
Nice.
So hopefully like June 16th or something now. So I'm working on that. You guys you guys give us questions to ask. There are definitely, I know why people, they think Tesla's overvalued. There are definitely cars coming out in the electric world that are nice. There's a Mercedes coming out supposedly in 2022 that is ridiculous, just ridiculous. But Tesla is again like the thing behind the thing, and it's not limited by old line costs. These other companies they have the dealership model. That's their business, and so Tesla has its unique direct to the customer model. Doesn't rely on a ton of dealerships to get going, and it has one of the best if you forget everything else, just look at the pipeline Tesla has. Look at the pipeline, the Cybertruck, the Semi. So those two things are going to sell like crazy. So the pipeline is strong. Then it is introducing, the Roadster, but that's not going to be a huge margin. But the Model Y, Model 3, there'll be another Model Y type car, and the margins keep expanding. But forget all that. Let's just forget all that. They've been doing batteries now with Panasonic for 7-8 years, and now they've worked on their own battery plant here, where the battery's part of the car. It literally is part of the car. And so the margins that Tesla will have with how they have optimized the lithium and made batteries. They basically in the stock market use margin. If you want to expand your money, they've been able to extend by using lithium and other solvents to make the batteries last longer. So and by the way, they have so much cash on the balance sheet right now. 2 years ago, it was like, is Tesla going to survive? Is Tesla going to survive? They had $1 billion. They have like $14 billion on the balance sheet. Then you talk about solar, and I know Mitch alluded to it. Yes, not solar, but the battery packs in your house that you can't get any right now because it's still sold out. You're going to be able to power your house through Tesla battery walls. So yes, I'm still long Tesla. I definitely took some stuff off. And I'll mention it, Bill Big D. You can check out some of Benzinga Pro when I talk about this stuff. There's pro.benzinga.com, and the code is YouTube20. But I'm still a bull on Tesla. Like I am. I do get a little sometimes like that Mercedes thing that I saw. No one else had that. And then look at the other part of it, the battery network. So I just drove to where did I just drive to? Ohio. And my car, I had to stop, and there's the whole Tesla power battery, whatever you call that, the where you get your charge
station.
Yeah, superchargers, where you get your charge in 20 minutes. And I used it to there's no other places that had them. I'm not saying they can't. I'm not saying that the other cars can't.
Raz?
But what?
You
just cut out for a second. You're there.
Oh, sorry. Okay, and then I got something else to tell you guys. I had my first time. This is the coolest thing ever. Scary, but cool. First time the Tesla took over when thought I was going to rear end the car in front of me, and I definitely got close, and I was definitely may have rear-ended the car. The Tesla.
If anybody needs autonomous driving, it's Jason Raznick.
But Dennis, I wasn't on autonomous. It was weird. Like the car in front of me suddenly stopped. I was applying the brake, but I guess not fast enough. It slammed the brake on it, and it potentially saved me from rear-ending a car. Well, that for me is worth any sort of payment ever. I mean, Tesla's been doing this for years. They know they have real life driving conditions. That right there, I just saved a rear-ending a car, which would have cost me like $5,000 to fix. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you're talking about, and then safety, I mean, they're the number one. I know the noob. Other cars may do it as well. I'm just telling you, Tesla's been good at it, and yeah, maybe there's some competition, but it's not. That's not the problem that Tesla cares about. Guys, Tesla open sourced its patents. They gave away their playbook to how to make electric cars. They gave away the playbook. They allowed other people to get involved with electric cars. Why do they do that? Because they want to see an electric future. Do they believe that if these other companies make these cars that they're going to go out of business? No, there's a reason why they do it. There's method to the madness. Electric is still not a widely accepted thing. When I talk to friends about it, like, oh, I'm never going to get an electric car. I'm going to run out of battery. Etc. Like, and that's just like ridiculous. Because you're not going to run out of battery.
Guys,
what, Joel?
What happened? Did you lose it, Joel?
I mean, it's Joel losing us.
Yeah, I think Joel.
Joel's losing us a little bit.
I hear us fine.
Yeah,
Joel's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and guys, listen, don't Tesla, as Dennis said, like Penn National, Tesla has a real valuation. It's a high valuation considering where the numbers are. But you have to. So why do I think Tesla? Okay, let's go to that one. Let's go this one. So 3 years from now, or 2 years from now, where's Tesla at? Everyone thinks it's the taxi network and you're leasing your car out. I personally don't think it's that. I think Tesla becomes not just DTE and an energy company, but it becomes Geico. The Tesla is going to be direct insurance. They're going to get recurring fees on you using your car and get insurance fees. Tesla's going to have a huge SaaS offering where you get monthly fees for insurance or annual fees. Tesla's going to become a full-blown insurance company because they're going to go direct with you. One of their competitors, Rivian, has already talked about that. They talked about it because they know Tesla's going to do it. And you could talk about the Tesla Plaid being nuts or any of that kind of stuff being nuts. Forget that stuff. Look at the subscriptions. Look at the insurance. Look what they're doing. And then look what they're doing with the automated driving, where you get to use, the automated. Right now, it's a $7,500 add-on. In 2 months, it's going to be a monthly subscription. The number of customers that are going to pay for that, it's the same thing when Adobe, a long time ago, maybe 6 years ago, Adobe switched from buying software to being a SaaS company. The day they announced that the stock fell, okay? And now look at the stock. Because it went to a cheaper price per month and it's subscription only. You're going to see Tesla's revenue expand. I will pay for the automated driving if it's $100 a month versus $7,500 right now. And then you're going to have a lot more customers. So there's a lot of good tailwinds for Tesla, but it's not a stock that you just like no brainer get in, I guess. I mean,
it's priced for a lot of this stuff. So we'll see. I've been wrong about Tesla for a while. Obviously, I was a fan. I thought Ford, GM are going to play catch up. They are doing that to a certain extent in the last few months. But, I have not been on the Tesla bandwagon for the last 400 or 500 points. So I'm not going to say I got it right, saying to sell it at 800 because I was selling it at 400. So, yep. I mean, I've had it wrong for a while and Jason's been right on it. So, I think it's overvalued. I think it's still got a date with 400 eventually, but I do believe in everything that Jason's saying. There's a lot of revenue streams. Tesla's still top class. And they got a lot of different businesses that they're going to make.
We didn't mention the semis too. Later 2021.
And I was selling some in seven. I was selling some in the sevens. I was selling some in the six. I've lowered my position by probably about half or 30%. I do have friends that own a lot and have never sold a share, so it's kind of crazy.
Love to see it hold.
Those friends are rich.
540. 540 was that level. We leaned on that, and
really?
it got down to 549. It held that. That's just as long as that level holds. Man, oh man, turn it up. You got to stay bullish as long as it holds 540.
And then Vegas asked, do you guys like generic freestanding? So I own Generic. I bought it during last year. I bought it in the beginning of Corona because I thought people who didn't want to go to the hospital would get one of these things. So I've owned this. It's been a stalemate. It's just been staying at 294 range. It's up 40%, but I'm not selling it. Dennis, those short-term tax gains that I had this year, which I didn't have any clue until a day before a tax check was sent, those are expensive, man.
Oh my gosh, tax just killed me in 2020. It's like
killed me.
You think you did well, and then you pay tax, and you're like, I didn't do that well.
Oh my god, it killed me, man. I had no idea. I had no idea because I didn't send the accountant the correct brokerage statement, and he's like, hey, he's like a day before on Friday, he's like, hey, you owe a lot of money, okay? A lot of money.
A horrible feeling when you got to pay out all this money.
Oh my god!
Day. Some people get money back on tax day.
Oh boy!
Dennis, I had to rob Peter PayPal. Do you pay kind of quarterly taxes to kind of help you with this?
Yeah, I got to pay quarterly installments. Yeah.
Quarterly installments.
Why do you have to?
But even when you're estimating it, it still seems like I still get dinged at the end. I still have to pay more, but yeah, I do quarterly payments, and I have to pay IRS and I have to pay Canada. So,
but wait, why did Joel say you have to? You have to pay quarterlies? What are you talking about?
I mean, it's not a must, but I think it's going to help you just
I
manage
think it
right?
depends on your own personal tax situation. So
Right. No, I mean, if you have a job where you get, you're taking out your check, but if you're an independent
when you're
contractor,
self-employed, you got to make your
or you're,
installments.
I mean, it's always good to pay if you're making more money, then you got to send Uncle Sam more money. I mean, it all depends.
Unless you guys join me on my move to Puerto Rico, because that check.
Let's go. I've been waiting, Jason.
That 6-digit check I had to send for taxes if I was in Puerto Rico, because it was short-term gains. So when I got really mad in the beginning of Corona, my account value lost like 40%. I'm like, you know what? BS. I'm going to focus on trading for 3 weeks. And I made some good money. And if I was in Puerto Rico, no short-term tax gains, and I would have kept that money. I could have taken that money, and we could have bought Teslas for. I guess we could have bought one Tesla, maybe, or two. I don't know.
Hey, I won't be mad at you. I won't be mad at you.
I'm
ready to run it.
You deserve, because Mitch, guys, I don't know if you know this. Mitch had a root canal this week.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah,
we don't stress it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
This guy's tough, man.
Yeah,
we don't stress it. I was day after. We get this going, right, Jason?
Yeah,
you did it the day of.
The Benzinga house on the beach in Puerto Rico. Let's do that. That is something that we should do.
Send me over. I'm
ready.
the way,
if I wasn't married and had kids, I would have been in Puerto Rico 3 months ago. So that's my only. There's no federal tax in Puerto Rico, but they may change it because Biden is going everywhere. If you guys will go to Puerto Rico, email me at Power Hour. Okay, before I go, because I know Dennis has to go straight.
It's option expiration too. We're third Friday of the month, so we're going to see some volatility.
Dennis, is it triple witching?
It's not a triple witch here today because we don't have the futures expiring. But we do have options expiration.
I love when Joel talks about triple witching. I don't even know.
The witch.
Yeah, those are March, June, September, and December.
I don't even know what that means, but it's.
You tell him, Joel, so he knows.
Yeah, you do.
I don't,
Joel.
He does.
It's actually quadruple witch now. But we don't count this.
What's triple witching? I don't know. I'm serious.
Tell them right now. Tell everybody so they know what triple witching is. It's not today though.
Explain it, Joel.
Okay, it's when stock index futures expire, indexes on stock index futures, or options on stock index futures, stock options, and they throw in single stock futures, which no one trades. So we like to stick. Yeah, that's the quad witch, but old-fashioned guys, we just like to use the triple witch.
All right.
Wait, I got
only 4 times a year.
Okay, one last thing.
Sure.
Send an email to E-Trade guys tell them you want Benzinga news, and then send an email to powerhour@benzinga.com with a screenshot, and we'll send you swag. We have a lot of swag. Dennis, Joel, if you don't have swag, we have a new Detroit Wall Street shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna have Aaron Thomas send you an email. We have it so you can get stuff in there, and I think for your kids, Dennis, we have small sizes too. So
nice.
I'll send you a few things. It's just a pain in the ass to ship to Canada.
Everything is right now, especially with the lockdown.
Yeah, so we have this Detroit Wall Street shirt that's not on the store. It should be. It's pretty sweet. And so. Yeah, so send an email to powerhour@benzinga.com where you send a screenshot to E-Trade and tell E-Trade you want Benzinga news. Attention, Chris Larkin. All right, you guys are the best. We love you, and I'm sorry I didn't bring more crazy energy today. Sometimes I can come on crazy.
It was good. You're always good, Raz.
All right, we miss Spencer. I wish we had a video of Spencer. We should put a camera.
I got one
on Spencer's
We need a
head.
cutout of him when he's not here, like a cutout.
Dennis, but how funny it would be if we could put like a hidden camera on his head, or follow him around in Nashville, and take shots.
I don't think that's legal though.
Well, I guess it's in public, maybe.
You have to disclose it to him.
Oh my God, Greg Gorell, email powerhour@benzinga.com. And Aaron Thomas, he doesn't send this stuff to you and track it by FedEx, I'll kill him. So if you guys are waiting on shirts and we said we're gonna send it to you, let us know, because don't be waiting anymore. That's not cool. I don't know if they sent it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't do the sending. But Dennis, Joel, Mitch, you guys are the best. Good luck trading, and I hope your Penn National trade. Dennis is right. I
hope so too, because I'm with you on it. I might be early, but I'm in. I just got in this week.
I'll tell you one, Jason, I'm in RSI. I got an RSI.
RSI? RSI index? That's what I kept thinking.
No, RSI, Rush Street Interactive.
These names, man.
I know that
Mitch
guy.
goes off the board sometimes.
Yeah.
I just got in that one yesterday. Loving it. Joel's mentioned the 13s, how important it is for us to get above that.
He's good above 13.
Man, that one's going to be one to watch. RSI today, Rush Street Interactive. As you guys can see, super downtrend, de-spacked.
De-spacked.
I'm starting to get into the specs.
You got to call it back in.
There-
De-spack attack.
Guys, there is some SPACs that are trading below $10. Okay, I was going through it yesterday. Oh, a lot.
A ton. Probably 100. Mitchell, no, I bet you there's 100 of them.
So if any are trading like at 890, aren't you buying it, Dennis?
No, because they have to be pre-merger. If they're post-merger,
I'm saying pre-merger. Like Howard Lindson's is at 991. It's not that below, but it was 991. Okay.
Most of the ones that I'm looking, if you find one at 891, I'll buy that's pre-merger. But most of them are like 980, 985. Time value of money sitting in there, so they're saying, they might just get their $10 back. So a lot of these are trading. I don't know a lot of them that are trading at 880. So do you know any, Mitch, that are 880 pre-merger?
Oh,
I probably would buy
not that low.
$10 back.
Not that low. Usually
980s. There's a lot of them. I know I have a few of them.
I could call out one right now. I mean, this SPFR is right by 993. This is Velodyne 3D.
But that's post-merger, Jaws. That's got a deal on the table.
Announcement, but not completed.
Yeah, but once it has the deal completed,
that's when
I own that one actually, SPFR. But once it has the deal completed, you're not getting your $10 back.
PSTH. Can we get this one to move? That's the real thing.
PSTH is like trading with a huge premium still. Like that Ackman, man.
They
give them the premium. None of them are trading with a premium. This one's still trading 25 on the 20. Holy, they get the premium. It's crazy. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna miss the open. Holy cow!
One last crazy thing to say.
I gotta go.
Mitch, maybe we should give us. You're giving a share of Tesla away, Mitch. Maybe we give a Cybertruck away.
Hey, guys!
I want to give away a Cybertruck, but we have to have 1 million subscribers on the channel and alerts. I want to give away a Cybertruck. I'm
ready for it. I mean, we're hitting the 100,000 with this goal, and the next goal will be 1 million. So we will be
maybe a Cybertruck, maybe a Cybertruck.
1 million
Cybertruck.
When are they supposed to be out? When are they supposed to be out?
The Cybertrucks. Okay, I know what you're talking about. He used a pronoun, Mitch. When I thought I know he's talking about. I thought he meant the million subscribers. I didn't know what he meant, but now I know.
The Cybertruck.
When is the Cybertruck? I think, Joel, by the end of this year, sir. I think at the end of 2021, come November, you're going to see some Cybertrucks on the road. Elon Musk, I think, took it to Saturday Night Live, but they're not out yet. I'm thinking by the end of the year, Joel. I mean, that's one of the things. One of my questions to Elon is the Tesla Model S, Model X. I know they changed the interior, but why not update the model a little bit on the outside, like just a little bit, so people, I don't know. That's one of my issues. So, all
right, we'll definitely keep a watch on that. The
are you getting a Cybertruck, Joel?
I'll pass on that. Maybe I'll win. I'll win the Benzinga one, but no, I don't. I haven't any use for a truck.
Maybe a Ford Lightning.
Joel, since I can't swear, you'd be such a bad ASS if you had a Cybertruck going up to Ann Arbor for a Michigan game Saturday morning. Hey, Joel, I just hung out with Jim Harbaugh and his dad.
I saw the pic with Josh. Where does he have a nephew or somebody? Where was that at? Because Josh was in his baseball uniform, right?
A nephew. He has a son, man. He has the guy has a lot of kids, right? Come on.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, we talked to him for a bit, and we talked to his dad for a bit. His dad said, Jack said Michigan's for sure going to be better. He's going to for sure be better this year, all this stuff, and yada, yada, yada.
They're talking about packing the big house. They're talking if that's a good a test of having a bunch of people together. That's what they're saying right now.
Oh, they are. And then they also mentioned, Joel, that Josh asked him about the quarterback.
Yeah.
I know you didn't like his answer, but that's what he said.
Yeah, I mentioned Live Nation for that reason. I think the concerts are coming back, the sporting events are coming back, and we're going to lift restrictions by restrictions by restrictions.
Real quick before we wrap it up, that NVIDIA, that did hit 610 right on the kisser, and that coincided with a daily high. So if you're looking for more on that, gotta get that 610 seller out of there. Also, AMAT is on the fade a little bit. Just someone wanted to sell a lot of stock at 132. Maybe we'll see if they step down to 131. But that's it. We covered everything. Got anything else for us, Mitch?
No, I'm going to actually stick around because it looks like we don't have David Green here for the Open. I don't want to leave you guys without somebody towards the Open. I got another show to do in a little bit, SPAX Attack. We got an interview. Pixie's CEO is going to be actually on SPAX Attack, but I'm going to leave you guys at least until 10. I don't know if you want to stick around, Joel. You're more than welcome to hang out with me. But if anything, you
check
can
out the Open here. All right.
There you go. There you go. All right, guys.
All right. So Mitchell.
What's going on, man?
Do you need me to show you how to make money on a consistent daily basis?
Well, I mean, I think that's why I built at Benzinga, but let me know. How can I make some more money?
But I'm saying trading. I mean,
yeah.
Isn't it nice to
always?
Isn't it nice to print money?
Definitely. That's without a doubt, man. So how can I do this?
I mean, so it's you got to buy low and then sell high, or short high and then cover low. You know what I mean?
You sound like the cannabis stocks: buy high and sell higher.
Yeah. There you go. And so, you got your Benzinga Pro here. No, that's not Benzinga Pro.
Oh, no.
That was terrible.
It's on my other screen. It's on my other screen here.
Oh,
hold on.
Terrible.
I got multiple screens, man.
PYR. Wasn't the PIR CEO on the show 2 days ago?
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, if you're new to this Benzinga pre-market prep, give a like and subscribe. Make Mitch smile. Mitch had a tough week. He had a root canal, and then he lost his pinky toe. Well, he didn't lose it. He just couldn't find it today. I don't know. And he has weird things in his ears. So give him a like.
You never know.
Yeah. So let's get that Cybertruck for the show. Let's get it Benzinga wrapped. We'll give it away for free. We'll do some sort of contest. Buy a Cybertruck. This is Zinger Nation. We're here together. Tell your brokerage that you want Benzinga news. Send a screenshot to powerhour@benzinga.com. I want to see 50 emails in today. I want Aaron Thomas to be packing packages today for 2 hours. I want you guys to get swag. We have so much swag. When you send the screenshot, make it easy on us. Give your address and give your sizes. Give your size. So send the screenshot and then send to any brokerage that you want Benzinga news. Charles Schwab, let them know you want Benzinga data and news. Send a screenshot to powerhour@benzinga.com, and we will send you stuff today. Today is the sending out day, and we're only going to send as we have supplies last. We have probably about 45 more items in the office. So thank you, Easy. That's
right, guys.
We're in Benzinga Pro right now, Mister.
Yep.
I'm gonna, and then one last thing. Then yes, he has good vibes, Mitch. Yes, Jake Mayer, I agree. Okay, go ahead, Mitch. Sorry.
No, definitely, guys. One thing I want to mention, guys, if you guys want me to stick around, I got to hit the like goal, guys. We're not even at 500 likes. We need to get to 500 likes if you guys want me sticking around past the bell. So let's go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get it up there. I'm going to start running through some gappers, some stocks that I'm going to be watching to trade today. I can also talk about some stocks that I got in yesterday, and we could talk about my position. I can even give my average cost. I'm not really afraid of ever doing that for us. And then we'll definitely start rolling through some of these trades here. I'm going to go ahead and watch out right at the open, guys. If you guys have anything you guys want me to take a look at, put it up in the chat. Hit the like. You guys know it. That's what we're going to do today. I'm going to turn it up. Let's drink a little bit of coffee and let's get this party started.
Turn it up.
Let's do it. Let's turn up.
All the way up. That one rap song. Got to go all the way up. That's my rapping.
Like I say on SPAX Attack, we ain't stopping, guys. We're gonna keep moving our way up. We're going to keep moving, guys. Definitely smash the like button. If there's any stock you want me to take a look at, please let me know in the chat. I'm going to start rolling through here some of the gappers list, see what we got on here. But definitely, guys, some of the ones that I want to watch out for today is Solar, JKS, Run, SOL are on my list there, guys. EV, I'm going to be looking at XPEV, LI, NIO. So definitely check those out. Let's go ahead and let's see what's on the gappers list right here. What's standing out to me, Oatly Group, a brand new IPO that just came out. I don't know if you've tried this milk, Jason Raz. I tried the chocolate milk from Oatly, and I didn't mind the chocolate milk, but this is a brand new IPO, OTLA. Let's see how it trades today. It did go up yesterday, so we'll see how this one continues to trade today.
Is solar still popping? Green
Yes.
Positive says oil's popping. I don't know.
Oil pop. All right, let's take a look. So one of the ways that I look at oil, I look at for the daily trade. I look for a leverage ETF.
I have
look
not
at Gush.
drinking Oli. I have not drinking Oli. Okay, Gush. So we're up 3.73 in the here on the morning trade here. So on 3.73%. Is that what that is? That's a triple leverage.
Yep, this is a triple leverage. So oil looks like it's bouncing back today. I was actually looking to see if oil was going to continue on the downside with the market, because usually when we get oil to wash out, we've gotten a lot of kind of a negative SPY reaction. But today it looks like oil is coming back, and I think oil is going to keep driving up. One of the things that's been mentioned is the demand is coming back, right? And I don't know about you, Jason, but I think eventually we're going to be right back at using, let's say, the normal amount of oil that we were using pre-pandemic. And so a lot of people are looking for oil to continue to drive.
Yeah, we look up ABNB right now. Someone here, Pascal says, is it moving? I don't even know what it.
This one's testing the lows, testing the IPO's lows. But
yeah, Daniel, son, we're live every day, all day. Come on, you want stocks? Come to Benzinga Pro. You can see us in the chat. You can see us here all day. Yeah, on the YouTube. Like, subscribe. All day, every day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so this Airbnb is testing the lows. I don't know. I think it's time to make a buy on this thing. People are traveling. They're moving around. They're going places. But I don't know.
Quick turnaround there. One thing I would mention about Airbnb, I like the strategy that Gil Morales does for pre-market prep. He always talks about, for these IPOs, look for an undercut under the low and then a rip back up. So that's what I would look for, Jason, in this one. Maybe a daily cut of this low, kind of near this 126 area, and then we could see it come ramping back up through the 140s. 140 is definitely an area of resistance. Kind of see if we can get through that level today. All right, so another one that's on my list today, guys, SOL did not run with solar yesterday. So I'm looking to see if this one's going to start running today. If we take a look at a 5-minute, we could see yesterday it went up. It was looking like it was uptrending, and then it went straight down, even though solar went up. So I'm trying to see if this one starts ripping today through $8. This is SOL here, guys. Definitely keep that one on your radar for solar. Another one we could take a look at, and we can take a quicker look here. Trying to run through the gappers list here for you guys. If you guys have anyone that stands out for you and you guys want me to take a look, put it up in the chat. There's a lot of stocks moving there. Open, I'm actually in right now, guys. I have a 15 entry on that. So I'll keep my eyes on open towards the bell.
Mitchell, car rentals mentioned 100 AWD. Car rentals are so expensive these days. So I don't know if Hertz is still in play. I know they came out Avis 83. I mean, these are one that you may want to take a long-term bid in, because these are moving up. They are moving, and and it's hard to get stuff, get rentals. They're so expensive these days.
I'll tell you a couple of guys that I got into yesterday. I got into Max R in the space industry. I'm looking to see if this one starts ripping back up towards 30 today. This is Max R. This is a satellite company. I think this is my favorite space stock compared to, let's say, SPCE that had also a push up. I saw it up in pre-market. Let's see how it's doing right now. SPCE, Virgin Galactic. It is up today about almost 5%, guys. UBS upgraded the stock from a neutral to a buy. So keep your eyes on this one, SPCE. As you guys see, a lot of volume traded yesterday. I think it needs to hold kind of that low of 1870s yesterday, but we'll take a look to see if this one gets moving towards the bell.
Mitchell, I'm in Caesars and Win, CZR and WYNN.
Oh, I like that. I like those plays. At the end of the day, one of the things I'm looking to see is if kind of Vegas is going to really come back roaring, right? What do you think, Jason? Do you think Las Vegas is going to come back roaring?
In the short term, for sure. Like in the next 6 months, yes. I don't know 2 years from now, but right now, I'm a buyer of Win. Give me a CZR chart.
CZR, I got you. That's looking good right off of a bottom there. CZR is actually more of a higher uptrending stock here.
Yeah, so I bought CZR about 84.
This is what I like. As long as it keeps kind of this uptrend, it's looking great. It's just on a nice linear path and continuing up. The biggest thing you don't want to see is kind of like what happened in DKNG, where it cracked that trend. It was doing this kind of trend here all the way up from the bottom. You see kind of upwards, and then it cracked that trend. That's what you don't want to see in CZR. But right now, it's still uptrending. So good name there. IGT is one I actually talked about on Money Mitch 2 days ago, guys.
Thank you. IGT is one of mine. Thank you.
I actually talked about this one, Jason. I looked at this one.
You talk, but you don't trade. What do you want me to tell you?
Well, I mean, I get into other ones, man. I got to give them the names. And one of the things I don't like to do sometimes is focus on my risk and try to give the reward to the viewers.
Yeah, so I'm just kidding. I'm not even in IGT. I was just saying that.
I like IGT. I actually called this one out when it started breaking out here at the 21, and it's continued up there to the 24. So this one's an international gaming technology lottery play, but moving into the sports betting and also in gaming. So keep your eyes on this one. IGT, this international gaming technology. They did get a recent sports platform agreed upon for Arizona. So that's another thing that I can bring up for IGT here. Let's take a look here at the indexes, because this is what I like using, guys. So right now, I can tell you right off the top, utilities is actually leading from the open. And which one's leading from the open? It would be regulated water. So you can start looking at maybe some infrastructure plays to see how they're moving today. I kind of forget the water plays. I got to look some up here. But definitely you can see there utilities is pushing back up. Healthcare is pushing up today, and leading we would have. Let me see here. We got healthcare plans, so maybe Humana, HUM. Look at that moving up today. Definitely HUM. You can take a look at. Industrials also moving up today. Looks like aerospace and defense leading. Shipping ports also up, making a nice move up. So take a look at that. What is lagging right now is technology, guys. Technology is lagging. We could be seeing maybe a daily pullback in technology because we ripped up so fast yesterday. So take a look at that. You might be seeing some pullbacks in tech early, but look to see if that trend changes closer towards 10 a.m. That's usually when I see the hourly charts change. And so one of the things that we did see today is NVIDIA with that news, right? Let's take a look how NVIDIA is trading right now. On the 1 minute, this one just held the VWAP. Just did what I like is called the red to green open move. And so the red to green open move usually tries a support right at the open. And that's exactly what you got here. It broke that support. Definitely started making kind of more of this bottom look here at 602. And now what we want to see is, can it come back down towards this VWAP line? This is the yellow line here. VWAP stands for volume weighted average price. And so I would look for it to come back closer towards the 605. And that's kind of like an entry that I would look for. I would look for somewhere in here and then look for a risk down towards the support. And the reward will be back up towards that high here. So
all right. Hey, one of the guys is saying that that David is waiting in the room to come on. I don't know if that's because Spencer Israel usually sends him the link. Or
did AB kind of mess up today?
He probably did because he probably overslept.
Look, he's here. He's here to tell us what's going on.
No. So David usually doesn't do Fridays because he says it's dead and it doesn't work with his trading strategy. But he said he's willing to do this morning for us for Zinger Nation because next week he's not going to be available all week.
Well,
so what we doing?
You guys figure this shit out, but I got a later. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got. That's why I hopped in here because I got David ready to go in the other room. So,
all right.
Hey, what other room? I thought we're going longer.
Yeah.
Session. What happened, Mitch? I wrote that in Slack. Did you guys say no and say fuck me?
Well, one of the things is we got a couple of people out today, so we didn't want to do too many changes today. But we can just roll it right on here. AB,
what's the difference?
Bring him in here.
Bring him in this room. Who's out? Spencer's out.
Spencer's out. We also will eventually have Rohan out. So we're trying to keep things rolling today.
You can't walk and chew gum? Come on, baby. You can do it.
Hey, we can do it. That's why we're rolling right now. That's why we got to the open. Let's go ahead.
I know.
Let's roll with this.
You did it.
Let's get AB. Let's just get him on to right here on this stream if you want.
All right.
Try to get him in this one, and then I'll let him take over.
Yeah, I just worried now that he's going like doing his live trading. I don't know if he's gonna have time to switch all over and stuff.
Oh, well, you didn't read the Slack I sent then, did you? Aaron Bree.
All right. So,
all right, Lovia, just try to see if we can do it. Aaron, just try to see if we can do it.
you got the
All right.
redirect set?
We can figure this out together.
Yeah, I do have it set.
This is,
But it's all good. I'll get with David. Yeah.
This is not, life or death. We figure it out together. We meditate. We have fun, and just ask him, Aaron. Smile. Let me see you smile, because you're not smiling. Okay, there you go. Thank you. And you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Are you doing it right now? Are you?
Yeah, I'm hopping in. I'm hopping in in the other window. Here, let me take myself off here.
All right. Mitchell, you do the transfer. I'm gonna go try to get some deals for us, make us some money. Let the show go on, as Solar Up said. Let the show go on.
The show must go on. It always goes on, guys. At the end of the day, the show must go on. So definitely, guys, as you guys see down below, YouTube 20, get that Benzinga Pro subscription.
Look how good.
We're going to go ahead and transfer on over here to David at the open.
Look how good. Transfer. I thought he's coming on here. Look how good Mitch looks, by the way.
Looks like he's talking to him. So what's up, AB? What we going? What's the final call?
Wait, I just told him I'm sending him a new link now to come in here.
Boom, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll keep it going.
All right,
until
guys,
we get
stay tuned here. Hit the like and subscribe, and send Mitch $1. Okay, give him some Google.
$1.
Send them $1. Super chats, and whatever you guys send in the next 15 minutes in super chats goes directly to Mitch. Okay, if you do super chats directly to Mitch, let's see if they give you any super chats, and if they do, it goes directly to you. 100%. Peace.
All right, one stock that I'll point out, guys, that I've been keeping an eye out is RAD. Look for RAD to start pushing. Now we're starting to get a lift here at 907. So one of the things that I want to see is it come right here. Look how it just came up through this VWAP, looking strong now, just pushing up there from 19 to 914. Take a look at RAD to see if we get a pullback here, and then we'll take a look to see if this one starts ripping. But it looks like we're starting to get a nice push up here in RAD. Why did I look at RAD? Because I saw healthcare up today, guys. And so one of the things is I can definitely take a look here, seeing healthcare up a significant amount. So that's why I went and looked at that stock that was on my radar. Another thing that I like to do often, guys, is look for, let's say, industrials right now. We're having a big move here put in by shipping ports. So shipping ports definitely making a big move. Look like you might get some smaller names to start running in the shipping industry. This could be also a move up with oil. So a lot of times when I see shipping moving up a good amount, a lot of that is that transfer of oil. Looks like we got my man David Green going to come on and take over. He's busy, I'm sure, right at the open right now. So that's why I wanted to keep it going. Let's bring him on right now.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Mr. Green, how we doing this morning?
We're doing good. Let me share my screen.
Let's get it rolling. Looks like it's another exciting day in the market for you.
Yeah, this thing's whipping around here a little bit. Guys, Deer, we want to short a little at 359 in Deer. If we get there, guys. Deer. We had a little trade this morning in Deer that we bought at 350. What was it, 354, guys? I think everyone took a quick $1 out of it. Now we're ripping up. We'll see if we can set up for a trend trade if we get up to this 359 level, which should be resistance now, up $6. So we're watching that. SQ, I think we just missed, guys and gals, on the pullback. Yeah, look at that. We had SQ out of 204.65. It went up $1.20. We missed it, so we're going to cancel that one for now. Boeing.
Definitely, guys. Hit the like for David Green. Trading here live for you guys. Working at it. So definitely, guys, help them out. Let's hit some likes. We got 800 viewers right now. Let's go.
All right, we're in a little Deer here, guys. Give it a few minutes. Let it settle in. Have like $1 stop if it spikes up. Keep it tight. We'll have 358.50 to buy a little back if it pulls back. And these things just go when they go, right? Boeing is good on the short. If we get up to 237, I still like that. I still like that. Got in Tesla at 587. Oh, very nice. All right, good. We got a $2.50 bounce in Tesla. Very nice. Whoa, what the hell happened to Deer? All right, guys, it should be out of Deer. Okay. Out of Deer. That's why we have stop orders. Next spot in Deer is 363, okay? 363. Next spot in Deer. All right. Keep to your stops. Keep to your stops. Peloton, 98. I like Peloton at 98. Yes, if we go in that direction. Absolutely. 100%. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. I like Peloton. 363 is the next spot in Deer now, guys, okay? 363. So if we get to 363, we look. NVIDIA. Let's look. NVIDIA. Well, Deer has like $1 spread now, so be really careful in Deer. But 363 is the next spot. NVIDIA 591, guys. And you know I'm not a NVIDIA guy. 591. But that's the spot. Yeah, all right, Tesla, you should have taken your profit, though. Tesla went up $2 from there. Okay, so you should have taken your profit in that. All right, you should have hit your profit and then got out at break even. So watch Deer at 363. That's the next spot. 363 is the next spot. Keep your eyes on the Deer ski. I was only up $1. All right, so then you definitely get out break even when you're only up $1. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Move on to the next trade. Boeing, what is Boeing doing? We missed Boeing by 80 cents on the short ski, guys. 80 cents we missed Boeing by, you son of a beeswax. And guys, you have to have a stop on every single order we do. Okay? It's key. SQ. Ooh, SQ. All right, 203.90 SQ. 203.90 SQ is the spot. 203.90. 203.90 in SQ. Let's do it small. SQ 203.90. That just bounced. You stink on ice. You stink on ice, SQ. The 204 and change was even better in SQ. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Yep, we just missed it. All right, don't sweat it. It's all good. Just missed. Tesla going down. It's bouncing a little bit. Bouncing a little bit. All right, what else we got going on? Apple coming in a little bit. Roblex, let's look. Roblex, whoa. All right, give me a level in Roblex. I like that. I mean, Roblex is almost getting far from moving average here. Let me look at Boeing. Boeing pulled back. We want to buy Boeing if we can. On a pull. Tesla. Yeah, but Tesla broke by a lot, so it wasn't that great a trade in Tesla. I mean, it went $3 against you, so not a great trade. 20 shares, all right. If you're only in 20 shares, that's all right. Roblex 83.30. What chart? We're getting stretched here in Roblex. Well, we're not quite far from moving average, and we're only $2 away. But if we get to 79, 82 Roblex, we start looking. 82. Let's put a little marker out at 82. Maybe we'll get a far from moving average trade. 82, we start looking in Roblex. 82, 82, 82. What's the market doing, guys? Yeah, we pulled back a little bit. Now we're kind of just hanging. All right. Deer. Yeah, Deer, I like that 363.18 if we go in that direction. Man, I had my order out to cover it. It didn't give it to me all. You stink on ice. Excellent leak. Leak hit his goal. He's out of here. Very nice. Good man. Yeah, I had my order out to cover all the Deer, and it didn't hit me for some reason. All right, let's leave Deer alone. Deer looks just like it wants to go higher. I don't like the short in Deer anymore. Let it be. ANVS halt. Oh, wow. Now, we told you this thing could get halted like 20 times today. Yeah, Roblex is getting stretched. Let's see if we get to 82. I had the Deer out to cover it. It just didn't give it to me. I don't know why, Kent. Gave me 2 shares. Very strange. Strange brew. Happens. NVAX off pivot. NVAX did hit the pivot. It was a good trade down there. Yes. Yes. Sometimes these stops don't get hit. It happens. But everybody should have only lost $1 on it. So, no big deal. Oh, I don't even have the comments turned on for you guys. Jeez Louise, I just put the comments up, guys. I'm sorry. To my Benzinga peeps, I apologize. All right, what are you guys looking at? What are you looking at? You sent me an email yesterday. All right, good. I will check it out. Market ain't going down anytime soon. I can tell you that. Roblex. RBLX. All right, good. Let's go to Roblex now. Let's see if we can get a far from moving average trade. We only have 10 shares. We got the 80 RSI. Okay. Let's go to the 1 minute. If we get a red bar, we'll add a little bit for a trade. So don't do anything yet. Let's wait. We are definitely in far from moving average territory. So don't do anything. If we get a red bar, we'll try shorting a little bit. Gave it to us right around 81.90. Damn. All right, if you got the far from moving average in Roblex at like 81.90, stop is 82.05. Start covering if it gets to 81.50 or lower. All right. You have a stop at the high of the day and start covering if we get down to 81.50 or so. So keep a tight stop now. If it doesn't pull back from there, we might have to do it again. Because we're not getting much of a pullback, which is why you keep a very tight stop on this now. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go, Rangers. Boeing. All right. So we lost a couple of pennies in Roblex. No big deal. Let's see what the next move is. So this is why we have really tight stops on the far from moving average trades. You know, it gave us like a 20-cent pullback. That was it. So We wait. We watch. See what the next move is. Vixie at 38.50 or wait for double top. Vixie, I would wait. Let's wait. I don't see any reason to be running into Vixie. Spiders are ripping a little bit. Look, if we hang around here, I might buy some Vixie for the weekend. Let's see what it says. What happens? AMC pop. AMC pop. OCGN Neo. OCGN. OCGN looks good, guys. OCGN looks good. Looks like a better buy than sell. Roblex, we're going to go up to 83, guys, now. And we'll try very small. Same thing. 10 shares. It's getting really stretched out. I mean, we want to buy this on a pullback if we can get it. But don't look like we're getting a pullback in Roblex today. Cancel Deere for now. Cancel Boeing for now. Donkey Kong. I can't short GameStop. Oh, wow. Well, GameStop, the pivot point, 179 is the spot. 179 is the spot. Yeah, market's coming in a little bit. D-Dog. Oh, wow. Great call on D-Dog this morning. Anyone getting D-Dog with Lou this morning? He was popping that up early and was all over it. ANVS. Let's look. This is a dangerous number, ANVS, guys and gals. I mean, it is so spready. This thing will go $2 against you in 2 seconds. Let's check out the 1 minute. I mean, 1 minute is 51. The 1 minute is 51 in ANVS, but it might even halt if it gets down there. I don't even know. Let's wait. I know, it's crazy. Maybe a pullback to 51. Maybe. Boeing? Yeah, I mean, Boeing just hit this 231 and change. And if you got Boeing right there, it's good. It's good. It's good. Mavis, overstock. Let's look at Mavis. Mavis is a better buy above here, guys. Without a doubt. Yes. Roblex, we're getting there. We're getting there. Couldn't quite get to 83. 83.30 is a good spot in Roblex. Let's just put a regular order out there. RBLX. That's our pivot point. We'll definitely start up there small. I'm missing DDD. I miss a lot of stuff during the day. Can't be everywhere. 83.20. Can't be everywhere. ANVS. ANVS is a tough one. Very, very spready, so you got to be careful. I mean, it's all over the place. Let's concentrate on Rolex. All right, I like the 83.37. Palantir finally going. Yeah, it's getting going a little bit. All right. PSDB, Yala, Overstock. Let's look. Overstock is a good trend trade, guys. Better buy than sell. Overstock, better buy than sell. Oh, I'm on a 1 minute? Oh, geez, Louise. Thank you. ANVS. Oh, my God. I mean, nobody can short ANVS, right? Did it get halted again? It got halted again. We just missed Rolex, guys, at 83.30. So cancel that for now. 83.20 would have given us a beautiful trade. Look at that. 40 cents in 2 seconds. All right, no orders for the moment. I don't think you can short ANVS. I can't. I can't short ANVS. You have to borrow it if you're going to do it. All right? Yeah, and it's halted now, so. No, no good. I wouldn't try either. You traded 42 and 46. Oh, man. Nice, though. All right, so I would borrow it for $18 a share. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Well, forget about Deere. Unless we got a higher level, much higher up, don't even bother with Deere. It's a better buy. We got to buy Deere on a pullback. We had our stop. We lost a couple of banana skins. That's it. 366.80. I would think I would short a little Deere, right? Yes. 366.80. SQ. Wow. We like to short at 209 in SQ. That's the upside. Kind of like that. Run. Yeah, Deere had great earnings. I don't know why they spiked it all the way down at the beginning of the day, Deere, to make it look like crap, but don't fight the feeling. The trend is your friend, guys. Tried far from moving at Rolex, but couldn't short. Yeah, I mean, look, we missed Rolex at 83.20 and went down $1. I mean, come on. Really? That was the spot. We had our moving average up there, and it didn't get there. So you stink on ice. Fibonacci's and pivots are very, very close, Randy. Yeah, almost the same thing. ANVS. Yeah. Ulta. Ulta 321 could be a spot in Ulta. Ulta 321. I like it. ATUS. Maybe 37. Nah, there's no movement in ATUS. There's no movement. Nada. Plug. Oh, plug. Nice pop. Maybe short at 28.50 in plug. Maybe. Maybe. It's kind of just sitting here. Donkey Kong trend trade now. Let's look. Oh, you shorting Donkey Kong here? It's not a trend trade. It's a short. I mean, it's setting up for a trend trade. I don't know. It looks strong. Strong. Roblex. Roblex is setting up for a trend trade. If it consolidates here, it's a better buy, without a doubt. Without a doubt. In Roblex, the buy is 81.27. 81.27. We're always starting on a 5-minute chart, Ty, and then if we have to expand from there, we'll expand from there if we don't have support or resistance on another chart. So we always start on a 5-minute. DDD. DDD. Holy crap. DDD is a better buy. Guys, when stocks are going up, I want to be long. When stocks are going down, I want to be short. I mean, if it gets to 28.60, it's a short, right? But nowhere before that. Okay? I mean, look at Deere. It ripped through every level that there is. All right, we're sitting right on that 366 level. If it gets above here, it's going higher. It's just ripping up on the earnings. So don't touch Deere. In Boeing, trend trade small. Boeing. Oh, good. Boeing. All right. Have a stop, but I like it in Boeing. It's good. Dave, I'm not here next week. I will be back the week after. Yes. Next week is our boot camp. We have no visitors. It is completely sold out. Next week is our boot camp. So we don't have any visitors. Yeah, Roblex isn't really pulling back too much either. Deere trend trade would be, so stretched out. 363, 362. I wouldn't look to buy Deere until we get there. Yeah, Boeing looks weak now. Yes. I mean, it held, though. Didn't really bust through. KSS. We're bopping up and down in KSS. I don't see anything to do there. Nothing close in KSS. KHH, yes, resend and I'll send you one. Yeah, spiders are coming in. I'll break down a little bit, a tiny bit. DKNG. I mean, Donkey Kong hit that 46.10 for a short. Now it's just kind of hanging out. Trading Roblex on the 1 minute. All right. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't really given any pullback in Roblex, so none whatsoever. Ulta. Yeah, Ulta gave a little bounce off that level. How to trade ANVS? You don't. This thing, you can't buy it because it'll get halted when you buy it. So, I mean, maybe if it spikes down to 52 and doesn't get halted, you can do a little something, something. You guys scared me out of Boeing. Who scared you out of Boeing? I didn't scare you out of Boeing. Who's you guys? That didn't break the trend. I didn't mention one word of it. We all push our own buttons. Don't blame somebody else. It happens. Just be patient. Wait for the next setup. It's a quiet Friday. Not in a hurry to do anything. I was in and out of Boeing for 14 cents. All right. AMD breaking 40.78 today. Let's look. It's hanging. It is hanging. Yep, you owe Dana 50 cents, guys. Make sure you pay up. UONE. It's kind of a penny stock. DDD. Yeah, DDD would be a short up at 28.80. 28.80. Not before that. 28.80. Space. Let's look at Space, the final frontier. Space is a better buy than sell, right? You can buy a little bit on a pullback to like 20.50. That looks all right. In Space. At Roblex at 84. Oh, you're buying it off the 1 minute? All right, good. So let's check that out. All right. So Lou is buying this Roblex the whole time because it's so strong on the 1 minute trend line. And he just made a nice couple of bucks on it. Very nice. Very nice. Following it up. Beautiful. Spiders are doing nothing, guys. Did anyone get in on the Roblex with Lou? It's been on an 80 RSI the entire day, so it's just not a short, right? It hasn't had any pullback. We tried it once. We lost 20 cents. Big whoop. Vixie? I might buy a little Vixie at the end of the day because I think the market's getting a little stretched, but other than that, no. We've ate. We got the 418.20. Wow. Fubo. Soxel. Soxel's dead flat right in the middle of everything. My short Roblex filled it up 82. Why did you short Roblex at 82? We tried it for a quick trade, but then we got out of it. No, don't. You should have had a 50-cent stop in Roblex. Right? I don't know why you're still short at 82, guys. There's no reason to be short that at 82. I mean, 82 was, we did 10 shares. You do not want to be short that at 82. Guys, stop orders on every single trade we do. You guys know that that's the most important thing. Right? There's no way I would have lost more than 50 cents in that trade. All right, Lou, get out of here. And at some point, it's going to get in a little ridiculous, Roblex. Maybe 85, but it's just a buy. Again, guys, stocks that are going up, I want to buy. Stocks that are going down, I want to sell. Okay? That's just the way it is. How could Thinkorswim blow past your orders and not fill you? That's crazy. All right, Kenny, enjoy. Roblex, I wouldn't even touch it. I mean, if we get to 86, 87, we'll take a look. I want to buy Roblex, guys. Yeah, 85 could work for a start. I don't mind Roblex at 85. Do it small, though. Real small. ANVS almost pulled back to the 9 at 53.50. Look at that. Just gave $1.50 and it was down $10. Wow. Excuse me. Again, tough one, but did give a nice pullback. Mara. 2070 could be a spot in Mara. 2070. 2070. I like that. That would be down $1.20 from here. Let's put that out. M-A-R-A. Nah, it's not going to happen, but we'll put it out anyway. 2070. What's the market doing here, guys and gals? Shorted plug at 28. Shorted plug at 28. All right, cool beans. You got a couple of banana skins out of it. It's all right. Looks okay. Roblex buy price is, I mean, we need a big pullback. I mean, this might 83.40 I would watch. If it holds, you know, that 83.40, it might not pull back past the pivot point. So that could be good. Let's keep our eyes on it. Yeah, market's giving it up a little bit. Not much. Not much, guys and gals. Again, everybody who is visiting today in my room, and there's 136 people in here. Today is the last day for visit. Okay. Next week we have our boot camp. We have no visitors. All right. So I hope everybody had a good week and a profitable week, but no visitors next week. Yeah, I mean, Roblex is just a buy. That's the bottom line. What a very special time for me. What a lady, what a night. Tesla far from moving average. No. Not far from moving average. Maybe a double bottom in Tesla we could do. Double bottom. That looks okay. I would try that if we went fast. Market's pulling back fast. Yeah, we're starting to come in a little bit. Yes. Here could be a trend trade at 363.70. Let's put that out small. Very small. 363.70, and then we got 362.60. So just do it small at 363.70. And then 362.75. See if we get a trender in this one. Doku and DM. Doku. 192.95 Doku. Now you see how Deere couldn't even pull back near that 364 level. All right, cancel for now. Mara's not getting that. I'll leave a little deer out at 364 if we get down there. Boeing on the 65. Ooh, I like Boeing down there. Yeah, 230.60 Boeing is good. 230.60 Boeing is good. Coin. Whoa. 228.30 coin is good. Yes. We got a reversal in Roblex. Yeah, a little bit. No, that was the top of Roblex, right? All right. I want to buy Roblex if we get to like 81.35. Let's put that out. You covered half Roblex, right? You guys were short. You covered it. Right? 81.35. Good. Here. All right. I still like the deer small, guys, if we get near that 364 and 363. So small at 364, and we'll add at 363. Small. $364, $363. Again, do it very small at 364, bigger at 363. If we get that. Yeah, everything's going down. A little bit. Yeah, spider's still coming in. Roblex. All right. I mean, Roblex, you want to try small on a 9? 82.20. It's so strong, right? How to do it small. We'll do 25 shares. Cancel lower. We'll try to get it at 82.20. Spider bounce. Yeah, a little bit. Trying a little bit. Coin is dumping. Crypto falling. Uh-oh. All right. I mean, coin at 228.30 would be good if we went there fast. 228.30. But we didn't get there. Bitcoin dumping. Yeah, look at that. I'd love to see Bitcoin test that freaking 30,000 again, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Hit goal for the day, staying for a while. All right, yeah, we're going to be here for another hour. Then we get out of here. Here, couldn't get the pullback even to the 9. Not yet, anyway. 364, 363. Again, very small in deer. All right, we got a tiny little deer at 364. What the next move is. Guys, sell a little deer if we get to 364.80. All right, sell a little deer at 364.80. Take 80 cents real quick if we get it. I'd want to see a spike down to the freaking trend. If the market gets weak, it'll pull back. Come on, do it right now. Do it now or forever hold your peace. Yep, I see it. I see the whole market coming in. I see the whole market coming in. Come on, dear, hit it now. Do it. That's why we're keeping it small, guys. Keeping it small. All right. If deer gets back to 364, just sell a little, guys. That might have been the pullback. Get out of some break even. You suck. So sell a little deer, break even at 364. Cancel that Rolex. All right, nice. 364.80 now, deer. Take some profits, guys. Nice. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. How did it not cover? How did I not get long? Oh, I was long, deer. I don't know what happened. All right, everybody get $1 out of deer. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. We couldn't get the 363, you son of a beeswax. I had an order to get long there. All right, everybody get the deer, guys. At 364. Selling it here at 365.30, 364.80. Nice. Man, we couldn't get the 363, you son of a beeswax. That was a perfect spot. Kiss my tuchus. Coin. Nah, I don't like coin anymore, guys. I don't like coin anymore. It's taking too long to get there. I know. Deer got the 363.15. Literally. For that ad. Gotta be kidding me. Bitcoin. Oof. All right. We might get Bitcoin again. Imagine Bitcoin does the 30,000 again. Wow, that would be nice. How strong Rolex is. Short Palantir now. Let's look. I'm going to look at Ethereum in a minute. No, don't short Palantir now. No. Palantir is dead. I don't know. Looks like it's in trouble to me. Bitcoin. All right, let's look at that ETHE. Everybody out? Anyone out there trade Ethereum? Any Ethereum traders? Let's take a look. Oh wow. Well, what was the low? 2350 was the low. Well, close to it last time, right? 2350. That was the low. I think from the other day. 2265. Now, maybe for a double bottom there, right? 2265. Mara coming down to my buy spot. Look, guys, you can hold Bitcoin. You can do whatever you want with Bitcoin. I traded it for the first time the other day. So I just look for levels to buy and sell it. That's all. We can get some action if the spiders break this 200 down here, guys. Then we can get some action. But right now we're hanging in the middle of everything. Mara? I will try Deer again if we get to 363. If the market really pipes down. Just got off work. You all making money today? It's a slow morning. I think everybody's making a little bit of money. We had to stop out in Boeing, but we had a couple of good ones. Yeah, I mean, Roblex is just a buy, guys. Do not short Roblex. No. Do not short Roblex. It's a buy, 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 buy. Deer is a buy, 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 buy. We just couldn't get it. We missed it by 15 cents. Deer, it's up $3. Look at this. Right? 363.18 this got to. We missed it by 18 effing cents. I don't even like the trend now. Let it do what it's got to do. 18 cents we missed Deer by. Got to be kidding me. It's up $3. Roblex all-time high. Yeah. Fixie don't even go up. That's because nobody believes this market's going down. Nobody. $1 on a 360 stock is only 33.33%. Would make more. Yeah, if you get Palantir right, no question about it. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm fine. Roblex dipping. Let's look. A little bit. So 83.10 and then 82. So small Roblex at 83.10, guys, on the trend. I think this market is going down. All right. Let's see what happens. 83.10. Roblex. Try it small, and we'll have a stop. If it gets to the 9er. I'm okay with that. Bitcoin got a crash shock the other day, man. Yeah, I agree. Bitcoin's going to be very volatile in the near future. I agree. I think we're going to be all over the place. I am with you on that. I am with you on that. Yeah, don't think, guys. Try not to think. Just trust our levels and trade and have your stops in. Yeah, I don't know what ANVS is a drug stock, right? Yeah. No, it hasn't broken this 54 trend the entire day. Whack. Entire day it hasn't broken it. Yeah, everybody gets in trouble when they think. Do not think. Just trade the levels that set up. That's it. No, high school, it's true. Everything is just about technical analysis. JNUG is definitely a short on the trend. Yes. 109.42. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Short on the trend. That's right. Trade what you see, not what you think. Spiders just ripped back up. Roblex, no pullback, right? Nope. All right, cancel that Roblex. That ain't happening. ANVS was good off the 9, right? ANVS. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. It went up $7. Oh, my God. You got to be shitting me. Well, we said it didn't break the 9. That is wackadoodle. Billy, you got a little? Very nice. Anyone else grab a little down there? That was a beautiful spot. Holy mackerel. Yep, I know. Rolex first-time buyers, yes or no, and why? Okay. I can't buy Rolex at these levels. No. It doesn't mean it can't go higher from here, but I cannot buy Rolex here. Absolutely not. Nope. It's too stretched out to the upside. So not for me. Again, doesn't mean it can't go higher from here. Right? LC spiked. I mean, LC looks good. Looks like a decent long. 82.43 and what, Dana? What stock? What stock? Rolex? You're not going to see 82.43 in this today. I don't think, unless the market really completely falls apart. I do not think you're seeing that. That doesn't mean the market can't completely fall apart either. We'll see. It's early. All right. LC. Did you do anything, George? Did you buy any? DKNG. Yeah, Donkey Kong bounced off its daily and weekly level. It's probably all right now, right? It's getting a nice bounce. We talked about that one this morning, and it got above the daily level at 45.50. So Donkey Kong could have some room to the upside now, guys. Got above that nice level. I'm not talking about for today. I'm just talking about in general. That was a pretty big level. ETHE. Oh, wow. Is Bitcoin really getting a smack-a-dacka here? More? It sure is, guys. Where do we think Bitcoin can eventually go? If it breaks those lows again. So the giant level now is 29,600, if you guys want to write that down. 29,600. And then I got a gap to 17,000. That's my next level, 17,000. Think we could get a flash crash down to 17,000? I would buy every bit of Ethereum and Mara and everything else if that happened. All right, so we got 83.20, and then we got a gap down $1 in Rolex. So we can try 83.20, very small. RBLX. Small now, because the higher this gets, the better chance it is of it going down from here. But we'll try it. 83.20. Let's see if we can get there fast. So it gets to 83.20 and holds it. We can size up a little bit. Or we just have a tight stop and then we go to 82.40. One or the other. Yeah, 18,000 I don't think is going to happen. But who the hell knows? Who knows? You can have another flash crash that goes down to 18,000. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anything could happen with that thing in this market. It's still up like 1 billion% for the year, isn't it? Right? Rolex RBLX. RBLX. So we'll give it another minute here. See if we can get a little pullback. Myrna, stop screaming in my ear. Someone's yelling at me in Myrna. Give me a level. I mean, we got 160.40. I like that. 160.40. That's the spot. You have 162.30? I don't got that. Apple was a great short, 127.90. Yeah, yesterday, right? Wow, market's getting crushulated here a little bit now. I know I have different nicknames for everything. That's just the way I roll. I don't know. We want to wait in Roblex now. The market's coming in pretty good. Roblox. I don't know. Let's see. We got a small bid out at 83.20. Let's see what happens. RoboCop. I like that better. I'm giving it one more minute here. And then we'll go down to 82.50. I mean, we just missed it. Give it one more minute. Give it just one more minute to see if it hits our bid at 83.20. All right, we bought a little Roblex at 83.20. So the trend is 82.50. So I'm going to add a little bit there. 82.50, we add a little bit, and then we'll have a stop. 82.50. Sometimes the strongest stocks start to get a little weaker, and then they start popping down. Let's see what happens. 82.50 is the actual trend anyway. So let's see. Spiders. That's why we did it very small. So we'll see what the next move is. Riot. Yeah, bouncing off the pivot, Riot. All right. All right, let's see what Roblex does. Roblex. Get your Roblex rolling. I'm weary of everything right now. You know? I really am. Maybe this day is over, right? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I am weary of everything. Well, we don't want to add to this. Let's just see what happens in Roblex. You know, if it gets to like 82.80, we'll just get out. It's getting late in the day. Neo short. Let's what do you think, guys? Roblex, sell a little break even. Got to sell a little at break even. 83.20, and then we'll see if we can get going from here. ANVS halted on the way down. Shocking. That's why I don't want people trading that one. Well, we can put in a 39 bid. What do you think of that? You want to have a 39 bid out in case it goes down to $26? I've seen it happen. Let's see where it's indicated. Oh, I'm tired, guys. This has been such a long week. Oh, my God. I am exhausted. How about Roblex? I'm going to try and get out break even. We'll see what the next move is. I'm tired. Oh, ANVS is just a disaster. Boot camp is Monday. Yes, everybody. Boot camp starts on Monday. No visitors. So anybody, we have 130 people in the room right now. Okay. A lot of you will not be here next week. Don't take advantage of my good nature. I missed one stop order today in the frickin' deer. Cost me $150. All right, let's see what this NVNS is. ANVS. is going to be indicated. What do you guys got in ANVS? You work like a madman. Very impressive. You are awesome. Same login for boot camp, guys. And George, these things never end well. They never end well. Just the way it is. 48.15. All right, let's see if we can get. So when a stock halts, guys, this is what happens. All right. So it's halted. We don't have a bid or an offer, but as it gets closer to opening, we'll see some numbers pop up here. You'll see some numbers pop up as to where it's going to reopen up, and that gives you a little idea of where it's going to reopen up. So, you know, we have bids at 50. I mean, we have support at 50. We have support at 39. And someone said the 15-minute is 48. Let's look at that. Yeah, 15-minute is 48. So, you know, we can mess around a little bit. I just wanted to show you what it looks like when a stock is halted. All right. So, I don't know. You want to put a couple hundred in it? A couple of shares in at 48. Roblex. Yeah, we got out of Roblex break even. Now let's wait, guys. Right? Everybody got out of Roblex break even? I didn't like it. So we got out break even. 81.80 Roblex. And we can be a little aggressive there. 81.80. I will do 200 shares if we get there. Yes, I can take a look at Penn. Yes. Boot camp is 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, for those who didn't, my boot camp is sold out. That's why I'm not taking any more people. But if you didn't get in this month and you want to come in next month, I'll be back a week from Monday with everybody. And we'll pick it up again. So I'm not selling anything to anybody today. I'll be happy to help you guys for the rest of the time that we're here and answer any questions that you have. Penn, let's go daily. I don't see anything in Penn. Scott, it's below the moving averages. I just don't see anything. The boot camp is filled, yes. So no more. I'm not taking anyone in the boot camp. Yes. For next week. If you're in the room today and you want to get into boot camp, if you're in the private room today, fine. I will add you on. Only if you're in the room already. All right. So very important to have stop orders, guys. I lost $160 in Deer because I couldn't get my stop order in, which is sometimes hard for me because I have 150 people in the room and I'm watching 600 of you guys. Anvis trading. All right, so look at Anvis, guys. Even on the halt, look at this. It hit our 90 MA at 53.50 and just gave you a $1.60 trade. Right? Isn't that crazy? Even when it halted. I mean, I wouldn't trade this, guys and girls, ever. I'm not saying never, but let me look at the spread in that. That's the key. So let's talk about that for a minute. But look at the spread in this thing, right? I mean, it's not even that bad now. 30 cents. When I was looking at it earlier today, it was like $2. But here, now it's 80 cents. Now it's 50 cents. Just a very difficult stock to trade. I say stay away on a Friday afternoon. It is not worth it. It's just not worth it. VIXY, guys, got down low this morning, huh? I wasn't paying attention, but VXX. Yeah. Wow, it did hit 39. Nah, close. We have a little bit of it. I'm fine with VIXY. I don't like. Well, I'm not going to say anything, but I think the market got a little ahead of itself this week, and I think we pull back a little bit maybe next week. So that's what I think. We shall see. Anyone think it's possible for Bitcoin to go to 17,000? I didn't think it was going to ever hit 30,000 when we got involved. Myrna, 160.40 is my spot in Myrna, Tim, unless you got something closer, right? Yes, if you're in the room right now, you're okay. If you want to sign up for the boot camp next week. Guys, my boot camp, I just do my entire course live. for the entire week, no visitors, and you get a whole month in a room with me for $500 and the entire course. So pretty good deal. But I'll have it again next month. I always do. No, I don't want to buy Riot, right? Riot is going down. I don't want to buy stocks that are going down. Target trend trade. Yeah, Target is a nice little trend trade. Yes. They had good earnings and they followed through today, right? No pullback in Deere. So this is a good example of Deere in the morning where people were panicking out, right? We bought this at $353 this morning, or $354, whatever. Earnings come out, people panic. It does nothing but go up for the rest of the day. Whack. Correct. Riot is something that we bought at $18 the last when we bought this at $18.50 when Bitcoin got to 30 grand. Okay. If you subscribe to your room already, is there something else we need to do to get into? Nope. Same logon, same password, guys. All good. And everybody has the notes, right? Everybody who needs the notes for next week has them. And everybody has their Think or Swim chart set up. Nobody needs help with that, right? Well, NVIDIA announced what was it, guys? 6-for-1 or 4-for-1 stock split. So I will start trading in NVIDIA again after we get this switch. After we get the 4-for-1. So that's going to be nice. It'll be $150 stock. It'll be back on my list. 100%. So that's going to be good when it splits. I don't think it is for a while, though. If you're dying to do ANVS, it's $50.65. If you must. If you insist. It's $50.65. Get rid of this Roblex. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Anybody in Benzinga have any general questions or things you want to look at longer term or coin, guys? 220.10. We're all over that. 220.10 coin. That's not going to happen, but we are going to start slowing down now, and this day is going to be over in about 30 minutes. Completely over. How is the room doing today, guys? Little green, little red. We lost a little bit in Deere, but we made on a couple other good traders. Tell me where we're standing, guys. Green, red, green. Little red, little green. Little red. Lost $1.50. Green, green, green. No trades. Yeah, most of my guys have no trades. Small green, little green. Mid green. Tiny red. Yeah, I'm tiny red today, too. Look, I'm not going to make money every single day. I only got that one trade, and I lost money on it. Good. I want you guys doing nothing but paper trading until we go through the boot camp next week. Made a bunch on you. Nice. PIXY. Oh, how is everybody standing for the week, more importantly? Everybody should be green for the week. Everybody should have had a nice green week. Doing well on the week. Made my week on Wednesday. Enough for a Lamborghini. Billy J, you haven't been with us all week. Anybody who's been with us this week is definitely green. I'm contrarian you, but I make trades I shouldn't. KHH, you made back $22,000 in the last 2 weeks, or you lost more? What up, Nancy? KHH, you got to get your ass in my room. I told you I would save a spot for you. Very green week. I have been here in a way. Small green week, but trading small. Is the boot camp online? No, the boot camp is live every day next week. How can I sign up for the boot camp? Doing in between. I'm flat for this week, but all good. Tons of lessons learned. Tried to get in Q&A yesterday. $400 green for the week. Good, guys. Excellent. Again, I want you keeping everything very small. Those of you who are doing a boot camp next week, until we're done with that week. We have 131 people in the room right now, Tim. My max is 115, but there's a lot of people visiting today. So They won't be here next week. When I have 115 people who are paying me, that's it. The room is done. That's it. Lost a green week for a red today. Lost a green week for a red. Well, you shouldn't lose your whole week. Everybody should be having Benzinga Pro. Everybody. I could not trade without Benzinga Pro. I could not trade without Benzinga Pro. That pays for itself in 1 or 2 trades sometimes. It is the greatest. How do we get everybody in Benzinga Pro on here? Can we post that email up there so everybody knows how to log in and sign up for Benzinga Pro? There we go, guys. It is, please. It's such a great resource. It really is. They have the best. They have a bunch of free education stuff. The news scanner is insane. It's the best ever. Well worth the money, guys. You'll get it back just by paying attention. When I have a gain, I set a percentage I can lose before I stop. Yes, Webb. That's it. That is money management in a nutshell. Period. Never turn a winning day into a losing day. And if you made money 3 days in a row, you can't give back all that money on the 4th day, which I see some people are still doing in the room. So don't let that happen. Again, next week, guys, I'm going to drill this onto your head until you're sick and tired of hearing me talk about money management. That's going to be all next week. Deer is dead. I wouldn't trade Deer. All right. If you're in the room right now, and this is only for people in the room, because I only got room for a couple more, and you want to sign up for the boot camp, greenroom-live.com. All right, greenroom-live.com. And for my boot camp, I usually charge $1,295, and people pay me. Don, we're going to get you to pick winners. Okay, don't worry about that. You're going to be fine. Yeah. So what I've done for everybody is $500 for the boot camp, and you get a month in a room. And this is only for my Benzinga people. That's my normal charge for the room, guys. It's $500. It's not cheap. It's expensive. I'm not saying that it's cheap, but I'm with you guys 140 hours a week, and we trade live. And trust me, net, we do very, very well. All right. So for the people in the room, today's the last day you can do that. Sign up for 1 month, and I'm giving you the boot camp included. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. Billy, if it's something you have to save up for, if anybody has a special circumstance, send me an email. I help a lot of people out. Tell me the truth. All right? And I'll help you out. Dave, what do you, when you enter a stock and it tanks right away before you even get to put a stop loss, no, you never hold and pray. Is this the one, Trade the Markets Live with David? Yes, it is, Nancy. Yes, this is Trade the Markets Live with David. Yeah, I missed my stop loss in Deer today. It happens. I want you to put in bracket orders so that doesn't happen. So that every time you put in an order, your stop order automatically goes in and your profit target goes in at the same time. Right? That's exactly right, media. Yeah, we made money every single day except today. And again, you're going to have losing days. Anyone who tells you they don't, you're going to log into some rooms and all you're going to see is them making money. It's bullshit. You have losing trades. I wanted to make sure that this is the one for the beginners. Nancy, if you have no trading experience whatsoever, next week we're going to teach you all about day trading and swing trading and options trading all next week. And I also offer a money-back guarantee, guys. Okay? You go through the whole week with me. You don't enjoy it. You don't get what you need to get out of it. I will give you your money back. I can tell you that one person in the last year has asked for their money back. One person. I'm not going to tell you his excuse because then everyone will start using it. Crypto just rallied up to a trend line. It's not doing anything. Aaron, how are we on time today? Anyone coming up after me, or can we hang out a little bit? No, Aaron must be on a break.
Oh no, I think I was just on mute.
Are we all right with time, or someone else coming up? Can we hang out for a few more minutes? Or
we got Spax Attack coming on right here in about a minute.
All right, guys and gals. Everybody have a great week next week. Please sign up for Benzinga Pro. It is the best thing out there. I will be back a week from Monday, Aaron, and we'll do the whole week when I get back.
Yes, sir.
Everybody,
enjoy your boot camp next week.
Thank you. Thank you. So everybody just keep it close to the vest. Remember your money management rules. Loves to all, Aaron. Thank you again for letting me be here.
Thank you, David. We appreciate it.
Over ski and out ski.
Bye-bye.